Michael Jackson has written a song to help raise money for victims of Hurricane Katrina. It's called From the Bottom of My Heart.
Oh, jeez.
He's now going to ask other musicians to join him in recording the song.
Dan Aykroyd said he's busy, Terry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Bummer.
People still to this day don't know what the hell Dan Aykroyd was doing in We Are the World, Terry, back in 1986.
I understand, but he sang pretty well, right?
Huh?
Didn't he?
Well, I
he have
don't
a
know if they ever No, he never solo.
Well, I didn't know.
Sure.
Just in the background.
Oh, okay.
chorus.
Well, I couldn't remember.
Well,
Stevie Wonder, sit down, please. Dan Aykroyd will be taking the part. Yeah, a solo.
Mr. Springsteen, yeah, we got Dan Aykroyd here. We won't be needing you today.
Screw 100 million records. We don't care.
Right. Dan Aykroyd's a wild and crazy guy.
Wild and crazy.
Yes. Nobody knows to this day what he was doing up there with all the greatest singers of the world, Terry.
Well, maybe he's a untapped talent.
Wow.
He's a big star.
Terry has the answers after 20 years of people wondering.
I mean,
there
sure,
it
we
is.
know he can act and everything, but
Yeah, he could sure act. He could sure act, that's for sure. He was great in being Britney Spears' dad.
Yes, he was.
Whatever the hell the name of the movie was. Crossroads.
Come on.
Selena wasn't in it, I don't care.
Still on Selena?
Oh,
Did
Terry.
you go buy it on DVD?
What?
Did you go buy it on DVD?
I bought a few of her DVDs yesterday.
Did you?
I bought her final concert at the Asher Dome.
Did you now?
Yes, it's on its way, baby. 10 years late to the party, but I'm there now. Better late than never. Hey, how are you? Nice brooch. Nice to see you.
A brooch.
Yes, people wear brooches.
And Selena had a few on the
You
floor.
have a delicious one on this morning, too. So there it is.
All right.
There it is. Michael Jackson is still putting pen to paper and making the magic happen.
Yes.
Yes.
You know he's trying to do a big makeover and, like, start lifting weights and everything.
Is that right?
Yes.
Imagine Michael Jackson with a team of personal trainers all of a sudden coming out
That's what's
behind the door and looking like a completely new buff man.
That's what he's doing. Getting ready for his comeback.
On the cover of Muscle and Fitness. Holding up a little blonde.
Love to see him over 100 pounds.
I can see it.
Yeah, holding up a little blonde.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to start wearing shorter wigs and stuff, too, they said.
I always wanted to be on the cover of Muscle and Fitness, Terry.
Right? Really?
Yes, from age like... Can I breathe heavy for a second?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're good.
It was about age... I'm trying to think
24.
here. No, from age like 17 to age like... What's today?
Yeah.
Like now?
Oh, yeah, look at the clock. No, right. There it is.
Always some hot girl, like, holding his biceps.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty hot girls, man.
Yes.
Couldn't quite get the last ab in place.
Right.
That was the only thing standing in my way.
Mine was the muscle and fitness.
Wow.
Could never get both of those
Oh,
down.
yeah, I forgot about that
Yeah,
part.
that part, too. Huh?
Yeah, I was standing in my way a little bit, too. Hey, but Dan Aykroyd has shown us nothing can stand in your way
That's right.
to reach your ultimate goal. He sang with Dionne Warwick, Terry.
He did.
He was right next to her.
I know.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Psychic friend.
Yes.
Maybe that's why he was there. He's about to get a reading right after the big taping. Maybe that. Okay, I get it now. Mm-hmm.
The T-Man.
Lance Armstrong and Sheryl Crow are engaged. And by the way,
yes, we
Crow
talked
is
about this
coming to the
yesterday,
Paramount
Terry.
Theater in Seattle, October 16th.
Oh, that's
Tickets to go on sale a week from Friday.
I'll be there.
Congratulations to the couple. They've been together a while.
It's a power couple.
Wow.
A power couple.
I didn't realize this guy just knighted them a power couple, Terry.
He
He
has.
knows some power couples.
I guess so.
He's seen many a power couple.
Mm-hmm.
It's big breaking news. They will be a power couple. And I read this morning that Lance Armstrong, after retiring a couple of weeks ago, announced he'll be doing the Tour de France again next year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's obviously clear as to why that happened. He's getting married now, and he needs to get out of the house. What? What are you laughing at? That's the reality.
But she went with him, though.
When? Last year?
Yes, this year.
She rides her little bike behind him.
Yes,
He stops in every couple of weeks, but he has to.
She stopped her tour, didn't she?
He's going to be a married man now. This is a reasonable excuse. Oh, honey, I got to go to Paris to train for 6 months. Big day. I'll be gone till November. But I love you. Kisses.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, Terry.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Why would he announce that he's done with the Tour de France like 2 weeks ago? Then announced he's getting married yesterday, and then a day later announced, you know what, I'm going to do that Tour de France thing again.
Prove he's not on the drugs.
Right, it is.
Whatever. He proved that this year, didn't he?
Yes, but was
Or
still
did he?
still accused.
He was still accused?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a one-balled steroid freak?
Yes, that's what
One
they're-
bald steroid freak.
Thank you, Stephen.
So they're claiming.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, again, like Stephen says, maybe that's his statement.
You married? You need to get out of the house, Terry.
That's
a good
your
cover, though.
statement,
How many new hobbies is Hotshot taking up?
I don't know.
to
Well,
ride a
he's
bike
coaching.
today.
2 million account. The man is riding a bike for the first time in his life. 302 pounder riding a bike. Can you picture that, Terry?
Poor tires.
Poor damn tires.
Poor road.
Yeah, poor road.
Tires on a Hummer are better off.
Oh, my goodness.
Take up some new hobbies when you get married. Trust me, ladies and
What
gentlemen.
have you done?
What have I done?
Yeah, what are
I'm
your-
obsessed with Selena.
Oh, wow.
Following her career from beginning to end now.
But hasn't the wife helped you kind of become
Well-
obsessed with Selena because she gave you the...
In the same capacity that Sheryl Crow is going to help out Lance Armstrong in the Tour de France. She's not going to be there pedaling for him, Terry.
Uh-huh.
All right, you get my point?
Gotcha.
Can you explain it to me now?
No.
Okay.
I'm just agreeing.
Just pull Sheryl Crow like a little wagon behind him.
Yeah, let's see him win the race with
Yeah.
Sheryl Crow riding in a wagon behind him, Terry.
Pull your fat wife around in the wagon.
Sheryl Crow fat now?
No.
Anytime with your wife, though. It's
But
fat
yeah,
wife.
even if she's skinny, it's his fat wife. He's got to pull his fat wife around.
Well, she could...
See if he can go over the big hills with the fat wife being pulled in a wagon,
Right.
Terry.
Well, she can strum on her guitar and sing along.
Oh.
Little
David,
music.
how's your wife doing?
Good, real good.
Don't see any segue with the fat wife. Your wife is fat only because of the beautifulnesses of nature.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't agree?
No, it's beautiful nature. That's true.
Man.
She's showing big time.
She's whoa.
Showing big
He's
time.
Showing big time.
See the little belly bump.
Wow. Well, is it a little belly bump or is it showing big time?
Well, I mean, I would think that would be showing as opposed to not showing.
I don't know if a little belly bump would be considered showing.
Well, there's a belly
big time.
bump.
The key words here may be big time,
Oh, okay.
which were your words, not mine.
Right. Well, she is showing, definitely.
Oh, jeez. So you're going to take back big time.
Well, I mean, she's showing big time because
geez.
it's not normally the way she looks.
How come every conversation you have with Steven is just so awkward? And it doesn't need to be.
I don't know.
It just doesn't need to be.
I don't know why you make it that way.
I make it that way. That's white. That's white. Steven,
It's very white.
everything with you is. Now, what's the latest? Everything good? Everything great? Everything wonderful? Everything stupendous? What's the deal?
Everything is stupendous.
And your boy-to-be is nestled up all fine in there, and he's not kicking yet, or is he?
He actually did kick the other day. It was very exciting. It was
I
a
heard
shock.
this story actually.
You
'cause
heard
I
the story?
Yes, because I talked to Amy.
Oh, geez. Terry, you've
I
lost
wasn't prepared really to say her name.
It's a little early in the morning.
Out of
so-
breath.
Yeah. I talked to her about this yesterday.
Is that right?
Yes,
She
the
told you
story
about...
that I think that he's going to tell.
Wow, he's got a story to tell about the first
let's hear
kick?
you tell it, Terry.
No, I want to hear it straight from Daddy's mouth.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing that that's the first time you ever called him that, Terry. It actually qualifies you.
Not the first guy she's called that.
No. You've called Stephen that thousands of times. It's the first time it actually makes sense. Okay, why don't you tell us the great story there, Stephen? Yes. Oh, geez, we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
No, I found some more
Oh,
time.
really?
It's a 4-hour show. I forgot. Go ahead. Tell us the story.
Well, I could go on for 3.5 hours if you'd like.
If it gets a tad boring, though, we may have to speed you along. But I doubt it will.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Go ahead.
So we had, just started eating some dinner, and then after dinner we were,
Where were you eating dinner?
at the house.
Really?
TV trays in front of the television.
Mm-hmm. What were on the TV trays?
Well, we had
Biscuits
mashed
and gravy?
potatoes. Actually.
What?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed taters, okay.
Yes.
Who made the mashed taters there?
My wife did, actually.
Wow, you're making your pregnant wife slave over a hot stove?
Is she barefoot too?
Oh, my back hurts. Dinner's almost ready, honey. Oh, my back.
Well, you're late with it, bitch.
Oh, jeez.
You didn't say that, did you, Steve?
I did not,
'Cause that
no.
would be rather insensitive.
It would be.
Okay, now.
I'm not you.
Oh, geez.
So I made the meat. So I was, the meat cooker.
You don't have to make it, Stephen. It follows you wherever you go.
Oh, making the meat.
Oh, And the salad, of course.
So you made the meat and the salad, and she was responsible for the potatoes.
And I heated up the buns.
That seems too fair, Terry. That's not the way marriages work.
I understand.
They have an atypical marriage, all about fairness. It's really gross and disgusting.
I don't think we plan it out to be fair.
Well, of course
it just works
do.
out that way.
Oh, it always seems to. It's amazing. All right, so you're making the meat and the what?
What kind of meat were you making?
Well, chicken.
Oh, man.
Chicken and what?
The specialty of cornflake chicken, of course. That's my recipe. And if you'd like it, you could email me through the website, and I can give you my recipe.
Or I can get it on the back of the Kellogg's box. But go ahead.
Is it on there?
I don't know.
I think this is a special one.
Please, move along.
You could also, if you don't have cornflakes, you can substitute Ritz crackers. I tried that one.
Terrific.
Anyway, so we were eating dinner, and then we had watched some television programming, and then we...
So you made such a fine dinner, and yet you're eating on trays in front of the TV?
It's what we do, yep.
Little trays where you're supposed to put Swanson frozen dinners on in front of the TV. You make such a nice dinner, you're supposed to eat at a table. I mean, that's just my thought on it, but go ahead.
Right, no, that's true. I mean, well, we had to watch our Rockstar in excess, so we were there.
Or maybe you're so used to having nice dinners, and I wouldn't be able to say that you can just eat those in front of the TV. If it's a nice dinner like chicken and mashed potatoes and vegetables or whatever the third thing you said was, I mean, you're eating at a table in my house.
Sure.
I mean, it's a big celebration.
Well, it's family time, so family time is spent in front of the TV.
Instead of talking to each other.
Yeah. So I had been reading my book, The Expectant Father, and I was noticing that you
wait, stop right there. Please tell me you're not doing that.
Well, I do have the book. Somebody gave it to me, and I was reading a section on it where you have to talk to the baby-to-be every night. So
you're talking to the stomach there?
And I had been, like, whispering or not talking loud. It said talk in a regular voice so, like, everybody could hear you. And so I was talking to it, and I said, now...
It's a he now. You can say, I was talking to him.
I was talking to him.
Yeah.
And...
He's not comfortable with this. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm comfortable with it.
All right, then. I stand corrected. Easy now. It's going to be very touchy. Yes.
It's not touchy. I mean, you said I'm not comfortable, and I can disagree with you.
No, you said it. When you know it's a he, I corrected you. Got a little touchy. We're moving on.
Touchy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I said, hey, why don't you kick one time if you can hear me? And then it actually did. He actually did.
It actually did.
He actually did.
Really is not comfortable.
Well, they're 95% sure. So.
As you know, he's catering to that.
Yes. He actually did, Stephen. Let's work on that.
He actually did, yes.
So right on your cue.
Yes, it was pretty exciting.
I would think that would be. I mean, that's kind of uncanny.
Yes, it was. He hasn't done it since then, but it was, it may have been a freak accident. I don't know.
It was like beginner's daddy luck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Already listening to me.
The first time, could be the last time. The first time.
I have complete control now.
The first time you said the words, hey, why don't you kick? Bing, bang, boom. There was a foot.
Well, just one, yeah. No bing, bang, boom.
But didn't you say, hey, it's your daddy talking, why don't you kick or something like that?
I did that, yeah.
Well, that's quite a story.
Yeah, isn't it? Pretty exciting.
I would think so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even his wife was
if he had done that for weeks and there was no response, then all of a sudden one night there was a response, that would be no big story. Mm-hmm. But the fact that it was the first time he ever said, hey, it's your daddy talking here, why don't you kick?
For me, yeah.
Well, I talked, but it was the first time I had done it with such vigor and with the loud voice.
Using those words.
Yes.
Right. You would talk to him, but you would never say, hey, why don't you kick?
Yes, right.
You say, hey, why don't you kick? Bam, there's a foot.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's a big story.
Yes, it is.
Hey, why don't you go to work and make us some money?
Oh, yes!
Hurry up, get out here.
Wow.
So that's my boy.
Oh, God, he's going to be doing that a lot.
Oh, jeez. The story was fine on its own, Stephen.
Barely.
Yeah, barely fine on its own. I worked hard to make it seem like it was fine on its own. And you throw in, there's whatever it was.
That's my boy.
Yeah,
That's my boy.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
Do it again. Terry, what else is going on in the world, please?
Well, the NFL is going to stick by Kanye West and keep him on the bill of its opening kickoff special on ABC.
Really?
Yes.
That was a big discussion.
Yeah.
The fact that they were even discussing about eliminating Kanye West from the opening little to-do there for the NFL's inaugural game for the upcoming season is a little bit scary. Mm-hmm. The fact that they were even talking about scratching him from the lineup is a little bit concerning to me. Mm-hmm. To me, Terry. Man just spoke his mind.
That's right.
And then they're going to rip him from the...
they're going to take him down.
From the big show there?
Yep.
Is that how it works these days, Terry?
Yes.
Freedom of speech, just watch what you say.
But luckily, no, they're going to keep him.
They got to keep him.
They are.
They're making like it's a big blessing that they're going to keep him.
Well, they're just letting everybody know that they're, hey, we're not going to, regardless of his comments, we're still going to keep him on the bill.
And you don't see my take on this, Terry. The fact that they even sat down and discussed this.
No, I know.
What should we do with Kanye West? He said that George Bush hates black people. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what we should do with the fact that they were even talking about taking him off the lineup there.
Right.
You're not scared by that?
Very.
You're just saying that because I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Terry, it's your daddy speaking. Kick from me, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. You can do it. Oh, I felt it. Oh, my gosh. Oh. More mesh taters. Stephen, did you celebrate by diving headfirst into the mashed taters?
Oh, those had already been long
gone. Yes.
You guys go through a lot of work for meals. Making mashed potatoes and cooking chicken and stuff.
Not that difficult, actually.
What do? You speed dial Pagliacci.
Oh, wow. Is that what you guys do every night?
About the whole mixer for the taters.
Some nights, Tony Morani.
Why'd you register for the mixer if you're not ever going to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe on the weekends or
Something
something.
looks good in the kitchen.
Boy, that's a nice looking mixer.
It's like we have a lot of things in the kitchen, like a big glass display of lemons.
What?
That's right, too.
But we're never going to eat those lemons.
That's not lemonade?
No.
Oh.
I saw Steven taking a swig of it last time he was in your house.
Tasted weird.
So you take a swig of something, too. But I'm going to talk
yeah.
about it.
The T-Man.
Starting next month, it will be tougher to get a hold of a certain cold medicine in our state.
Oh!
That's when new laws...
Terry, from the sound of it, you might need some.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh,
there.
jeez.
Starting next month, it will be tougher to get a hold of a certain cold medicine in our state. That's when new laws kick in aimed at fighting meth.
So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to, go to the pharmacist now and, prove that you're not a meth addict. Mm-hmm. You have to prove that you're not a meth lab owner.
Right.
You're going to have to look all...
Cleaned
sick.
up.
Well, you got to look sick.
Yeah, but
you got to look like you're not involved in meth in any fashion.
right. But not a meth head.
Mr. Pharmacist, yes, I'm very under the weather, but I'm straight as an arrow.
Yeah, that's right.
So give me all the cold medicine you have.
Oh, you want me to sign where?
Oh, jeez. That's going to be a little uncomfortable, don't you think?
Yeah.
Asking for Sudafed?
Yeah.
But I guess it's a necessity now, Terry.
Absolutely
This
it
meth
is.
thing's a little bit gone wild. What do you say?
Out of control.
All right.
Medicines that carry ingredients to make meth will be taken off the shelf. You're going to have to get your Sudafed and other cold medicines from the pharmacist, show an ID, be over 18 years old, and then also sign a ledger. Some private companies have already been doing that for a while, so you see that out there already.
Times are changing.
Sign a ledger. And no matter how old you are, you're going to need a note from your mom. Even if you're over 50.
An ID and a note. Jeez.
If your address is Pierce County, we're not selling.
Wow.
Not happening.
I think that's fair. All Pierce County should be punished and have to suffer with their colds without any help of any cold medicine, Terry.
Chicken soup aisle 5.
It is the
See you later.
it is the capital of the meth world, not just the state. As far as the meth labs of this state, Terry, as far as the entire country, wow. Pierce County leads the charge.
Woo,
they're blowing the bugle. They're carrying the flag.
Ow,
as far as who's got more meth labs in their county over anyone else.
Wow.
So no Sudafed for you. I am the Sudafed Nazi.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay. I'm glad we can get that cleared up. Takes a lot of pressure off the Pierce County pharmacists. Trying to figure out who's a meth addict and who's not.
Yeah.
What if you just totally look like a meth addict? Like you got sores on your face and you're asking for like a gross Sudafed, but you got the sniffles. I mean, does the pharmacist then give you the benefit of the doubt or no?
I think most sick people don't need a grocery cart full.
Oh,
One packet will be suffice.
I plan to be very sick.
Right.
And my whole family's sick, too.
Yeah.
People take their arm and clear off the whole shelf and put it in their cart. That's when the red flag goes.
Well, why do they even need to be behind the counter for that? Can't the ladies, these 68-year-old ladies at the checkout counter, identify when someone's buying a whole big bulk of Sudafed?
You would think.
Why did it have to get to the point where it has to be behind the counter now?
Maybe people were stealing it.
Well,
too.
yeah,
you're
that's
buying-
what was happening. Is
Oh,
that
people were
people were
stealing it?
coming in and just like ripping it off.
Well,
and
if your coat
mad
got
dash out.
if your coat got 6 times the size from the point you came in, and you see little Sudafed boxes hanging out, that may be a clue that someone's stealing a whole bunch of Sudafed.
It's terrible. These meth makers are stealing this stuff. Don't just buy it.
Yes.
Make an honest living.
Yeah, gee whiz.
All right. Well, I think it makes sense.
Sure.
I'm not fighting it. Okay.
You just have to sign the ledger now.
Is that right?
Yep.
What else is going on, Terry?
Well, Montel Williams, who went down to New Orleans and shot some of the devastation down there.
He's doing a show down there, Terry?
Yeah, his season premiere will show all of that.
Really?
What he
Is he donating
his
any
crew.
of it? Is he donating any of his medical marijuana to some of the people down there, Terry? That could really be a benefit.
He probably should.
Yes.
He's so gung-ho about that.
Oh,
yeah.
geez. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
been a very strong advocate for
He has.
making sure medical marijuana is not seen as anything but some
Medical.
medication for people who need it, Terry.
Right, I mean,
and I
he's-
would think there are some people a little bit in need of a chill pill, if you will,
Right.
in the New Orleans area, Terry.
Yes. I don't know about the donation of the medical marijuana.
Okay.
I just know that, he's down
doing a
there
show.
doing a show.
Yes.
And that's going to be his premiere.
He's going to tell some people floating in the waters whether it's their baby or not. Makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, well, it's
How
going to be a
about
hell
a
of a
paternity
show.
test? No, they can take a sweater.
Or some underwear would be nice.
What else?
Also, since we're talking about Hurricane Katrina and all that,
How can
Oprah
you not?
Winfrey, she was down there, did a show down there as well.
Oh.
She has also donated $1 million, her and George Clooney both. Along with Steven Spielberg, he and his wife and family have donated $1.5 million to
Steven Spielberg
the cause.
went $1.5 million.
Yes.
Yes.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
So people are reaching out.
Yes, they are.
Also, Barry Manilow, he's
Great
kicking
Barry Manilow.
in. Yes.
Yes, he's kicking in too.
Yeah, he is. He's asking his fans
He's going to do a show down there and sing Mandy to everyone in New Orleans.
Well, actually, he's asking all his fans that go to his show to donate money to the victims.
Yes.
And he's going to triple their contributions.
Triple them?
Yes, already his fans have.
That tells me, Terry, that he feels pretty confident that his shows aren't going to be selling that well.
Well, but like I
I'm
was
going to
gonna-
triple whatever you guys donate. Anyone out there tonight? Oh, geez, I'm playing to myself again. Okay, here we go. Looks like we made it.
Well, actually, his fans have already given $150,000.
Whoa!
So,
Well, that's, I guess, a decent number. I don't know.
yeah, well, not bad.
Well, Barry Manilow, everyone that you mentioned, Terry, doing a fine job. Barry Manilow, by the way, also, I don't know if you read this part, Terry, is offering a family of 8 room in his nose for safe housing, Terry.
His nose.
Yes, got plenty of room.
Yeah.
And for those who may need a home, that's a good spot for them to get shelter.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
That was
No
nice of
wizard
him.
sleeve, but
It's no wizard
Well,
sleep.
if you put he and I together next to one another,
If Terry ever decides to get a little selfless and open up the wizard sleeve, Stephen, you're talking about a whole neighborhood of people that have a safe place to stay dry, well, relatively speaking. And
It's that age, huh?
if Barry uses his Flonase, I think it'll be fun. Dry.
oh, jeez. I was talking about Terry's wizard sleeve.
I know you were.
But anyway, so what are you going to talk to your child about tonight, Stephen, in
decided yet.
this ongoing quest to continue communication between your mouth and the stomach of Amy? Since you read all about this in the big book there.
Yeah, well, did you do that? I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I mean, I didn't know that was in the book. I had a couple of words here and there. It's always fun to talk to the stomach. I don't think I had nightly conversations. I didn't have a time set up every night to have a talk to
it's
the
not on
young
the docket,
child
but
or
I
the
mean, it's
unborn child.
Docket.
But you read that, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, I
They
know
say that
this.
the communication with the father and the child starts early.
I know this, and I hope you're aware of this, that when you get late in the pregnancy, you don't want to talk to the stomach up too high. Do you know that, and do you know why?
I don't know why.
Well, you better be careful about that. This is serious.
Okay.
I'm not playing around now.
Okay, I wouldn't think you would be.
If you talk late in the pregnancy to the child up too high on the stomach, he may spin around to try to listen to your sounds.
Oh.
And you may have a breech baby. And
Breech baby.
You don't want that.
No, you don't.
No. So you talk low on the stomach. You almost talk to the VJ there. You understand what I'm saying?
You get
Stay on
low.
down.
I know
Get low,
it's
get low.
pretty uncomfortable for you to have your facial region up near the VJ, Stephen, but You're going to have to make an exception for your normal ways of going about life there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm being very serious.
I know you are.
You don't want to have a breech baby. You don't want it to come out feet first.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I did know that.
You did know what I just told you.
No, I did know that you don't want to breech baby.
Okay. But do you understand the concept? If you talk too high,
makes
the
sense,
baby may
yeah.
start to spin around and try to listen
Yeah.
to you.
Voice
yeah.
recognition.
Voice recognition. He'll hear big strong daddy.
Yeah, oh, that's my big strapping daddy.
And even though he's positioned in that 8th, 9th month to start coming head first, he'll start spinning around if you're talking too high to him.
Hey, who's up there?
Yeah, who's up there? You don't want that.
Right. You want to stay down low.
I may just have spared you from having a breech child.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the fatherly advice.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll be lots of wisdom set my way from you.
Speaking of birthing abnormalities,
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay.
How do you make it not turn out like that?
So
He was a sugar baby.
and now, here's Gay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
yes, gay.
How you doing?
Yes, gay.
I went last night and they didn't kick me out.
Oh, really?
Ready to go?
Candace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't
the
think they're-
anniversary dinner.
I don't think they have enough security guards to handle you, gay.
Oh, please. No, I
Yes.
looked really good.
I'm
I looked
sure.
really good and I had a good time.
You went in your sweater vest?
I did not go in the sweater
What
vest.
did you wear? Come on.
I had gray slacks on, and I had a nice shirt. I mean,
The Disneyland shirt?
what do you mean Disneyland
I
shirt?
don't know. I just figured. I figured somewhere in this closet he must have a Disneyland shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing the circus tent. No.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't feel a little uncomfortable with everybody else in suits?
So even though they have a dress code.
No, because there were
jeez.
several people that didn't wear jackets.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Even though they have a dress code that clearly points out they want jackets worn, you disregarded that and went in your own little fashion.
Well, I called, and our party that I went to was up in the penthouse room.
Oh, I'm sure
So
they,
we had
yeah.
our own area. We weren't in the main dining area.
Mhm. Where do we put the homos tonight?
Oh.
Was that how it went down, or what? So they didn't have you guys in the main dining room.
No, we had the whole upper area.
Nobody else was there.
You guys should be more comfortable up there.
Right.
Now,
Right.
For those who aren't aware, Gay called yesterday and said there was a big to-do.
Big to do.
Oh,
It
geez.
was a very big one.
Anything involving gay is a big to-do. Do-do. And, I don't know, two of Gay's friends have been, together for,
10
10 years, which in the
years.
gay community is pretty successful.
yeah.
Or in any community these days is pretty successful. And they were going for a big celebration at the Canless, which
Yeah.
doesn't describe gay phone operator.
I fit in perfectly.
He's about as can-filled as anyone you're ever going to see in your life.
You didn't fit in if they put you upstairs.
Well, maybe the party was so large, that's what
It
they...
was.
said there was three
a lot
people.
of people there.
Oh,
It wasn't just
Thought it was just three
those
people.
I think the discussions of the people that organized their nightly festivities as the party was so gay.
Oh,
That
whatever.
let's give them their own special room. You're just comfortable up there. You can tell
There
us-
was plenty of burritos
you can tell
there,
all the
too.
stories you want.
Scoot those boxes over and sit here.
You weren't offended at all that they didn't have you in the main dining room?
No, because that area was much better.
All right.
More room, huh?
Yeah, it was great. It was perfect for the party.
Did you have a lovely view still?
Yeah. All of the U District, the Portage Bay. I mean,
Wow.
it was amazing.
And they were happy to see that you showed up to this dazzling affair?
They were happy because after I hung up from you guys, I called the host and I said I don't know if I'm going to be able to go because of the jacket requirement, and they were upset. They're like, "No, you have to go."
Right.
Oh,
we
it's a
need you
must.
there.
Mm-hmm.
We need you to talk about yourself for 2 hours.
And then and then when he actually showed up, they're like, "You see, I told you. If you invite people, they may show up."
we knew he didn't have a jacket. That's why we had it here.
Yeah.
So you showed up, and there was genuine excitement by the others that you were there.
Yeah, great food, great dessert. You know.
And what did this evening cost you? Or did someone pick up your tab?
They paid for everybody's dinner.
You said yesterday you were going to pay for
I
theirs.
know.
What happened to that?
Whatever, man.
And, I mean,
Very
it's a party-
Jimmy Freddish.
Did you valet the fishery machine? I mean, did somebody else have to drive that?
I did drive my trooper. Yes.
It's their big celebration, and you let them pick up your tab?
they
Have you no shame, Gay?
Whatever, don't even. They paid
Obviously,
for the
that
entire
question
party.
was answered many years ago. The man has no shame.
He made it very clear that he's taking them out to
That's
dinner.
what he said yesterday.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Man,
We said,
They
who's
were
going to pay?
planning
And you said, I think I will.
just
Yeah,
another.
I had my credit card there because I didn't know what was happening.
Just
And when
a-
I got there, it was an event that they paid for,
Right.
and they wanted their family and
Of course,
friends.
of course, they were. They insisted. Another heaping bit of disgrace just to chuck on top of his life.
Oh, whatever.
Doing
I
your-
wasn't even presented with a bill. I didn't have an opportunity to pay
So
because it wasn't that type of an event.
It was a duty-free evening.
Well,
Yeah, no duty occurred.
He's doing the old half-hearted, hold the card up, I'll pay something.
Right.
Reach for the wallet.
yeah.
What do I owe?
I'll cover the tip.
Right.
Whatever. I tip my valet person.
Oh, wow! You are an extravagant guy.
Whatever.
Don't be so flashy and tip the valet next time.
Boy.
I wasn't being flashy.
Okay. All right.
Gave him
Say
2
I'm
bits.
cheap, but I'm not cheap.
Okay. That's wonderful.
glad you had a good time.
Aren't you
I did.
supposed to be
I really did. Thank
Aren't you
you.
supposed to be at work at 7?
I'm on the way right now.
On the way.
Already late to his new job, Terry.
No, I'm not.
That's not good.
I'm like 1 minute away, and it's 1 minute to 7.
You're 1 minute away from the Jack in the Box drive-thru.
No, I'm not. I haven't stopped there since I started this job.
Well,
Right.
it's not like you can make a mad dash in to the office, you know?
No, I'm going to huff and puff and have to, like, take 10 minutes to recover once I get to my desk.
What are you going to do for breakfast this morning?
I have a Code Red Mountain Dew at work. I'll have that.
Tasty.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
Probably took an extra meal home that they paid for.
So no solids?
No, I did not.
No solid food to start your day, Gay?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, no.
All right. Well, there you have it.
You should just hang out with people that are going to have parties like this all the time, so they'll pay for you.
Yes.
I'm not, you know what? I'm not cheap. I don't hang around people that they buy me stuff.
Freeloader!
I agree.
It's like a
Great.
gay wedding crasher.
Whatever. My name's not Jimmy Freeman.
Oh, jeez. Jimmy Freeman.
Yeah, you know.
There it is.
Well, you should eat solid food in the morning.
Yeah.
Be a little more with it.
I'm not
All right there, Gay. Sounds wonderful. Right. Take care now.
Have a
Thank
good
you
day.
so much.
Bye-bye. There he goes. Very gay man, Terry.
Can't wait till my anniversary so I can just pay for everybody I know's dinner.
The T-Man.
And a very turbulent experience has left Gwyneth Paltrow all shook up.
Oh, jeez.
In what she called an extraordinarily unpleasant evening.
Right.
Gwyneth was on a flight to the Venice Film Festival when technical problems forced the plane to switch routes over the ocean and head back to New York. She never made it to Italy, where she wanted to promote her new movie, Proof.
What did this do to Apple, Terry? What happened to Apple? Is Apple okay?
I hope so.
She's not applesauce, is she?
No.
Okay.
Let's hope not.
A lot of turbulence on that plane. She couldn't get out to Italy. She had to turn around. Scary. Mm-hmm. You ever been on a plane that had to turn around, go back to its original destination?
Not turn around, no. But
No.
definitely with a lot of turbulence, it was very nervous.
You were a little
time.
nervous on a very
yeah.
turbulent plane.
Yes.
You weren't the cause of that turbulence?
No.
There in the bathroom.
Oh, get it done.
Oh, jeez.
If this stall's a rockin', don't bother knocking.
Wow. But you were frightened.
Yeah.
Put it in
was-
my sleeve.
Wow. Yes.
David Kilbrath, ever been on a plane that an announcement was made that you had to turn around and go back to the original destination?
No, and I'm glad that has never happened to me.
Or the... I see.
He's a very
Been on
nervous...
turbulent flights, though.
He's a nervous flyer.
Well, we've all been on turbulent flights.
Well, I realize that, but
Okay.
I mean, Terry just said she was too.
Yes. Everyone
Didn't
is...
jump on her.
Because, well, I don't want the big... everyone's final response to be, but I've been on a turbulent flight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had a bad meal in there one time.
Well, it was a
Because
little bumpy
turbulence-
sometimes. Okay.
Is a relative kind of term. I mean, some people will be like, "Oh, well, you don't know turbulence like I know turbulence." But,
Right.
all right,
I don't think I know turbulence.
okay, huh? All right. So nobody here has been on a flight that had to turn around.
No.
It's a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Okay, but I haven't been either.
Okay.
So don't.
But you've been on a turbulent flight.
I've been on a turbulent flight. Yeah, a lot of turbulence.
Oh my God.
What else is going on in the world? You know, are we having a phone problem? Because all the phone lines look like they're shut down. I just played the cue to Kizzle. Is is busy frantically talking on the phone, which makes me think, Terry.
Oh, hey, it's ringing.
That there's some problems. Vanny the Pooh, what can you tell me? Can you tell me anything?
Nothing.
Are you making any phone calls? Can you find out what's wrong with these phone banks?
I can definitely do that.
You can find out what's wrong with these phone lines?
I'm on my way right now.
Okay. Is there anything...
On your way? Where are you going?
Oh, upstairs to the engineering department.
Really? What are you going to do up there?
I don't
There's
know.
nobody up there.
Look at an empty room?
Hey, it's a screwdriver. Hey, look at this.
Look for the How to Fix the T-Man Show
Ooh,
phone
some
book.
masking tape.
Exactly.
There's nobody up there. It's probably locked.
What's this wire?
What are you going to do up in the engineering room?
Well, I don't know. Mario lives across the street, so I can run over and grab him.
Wow. You know where he lives, knocking on the door. What else?
You're really making this up as you go along, and you know that.
No, Mario really does live across the street. We can go get
Okay.
him. Let's go. I can go get him right now. Don't mind.
Mario's one of the engineers?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
It's one that you like, actually.
Oh, that's the one I like?
That's right.
Well, there are a couple that I like.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
Yes, yes.
All right. That's his name, Mario?
Yes.
All right. So you going to go get him across the street?
If you'd like me to, yeah.
I don't think there's any, housing across the street. There's, a restaurant across the street.
He lives upstairs at the shanty.
Hill.
He lives at Key Arena.
So not literally across the street.
It's like kitty corner.
Oh, kitty corner! Well, you got to be specific like that.
I apologize. Kitty corner.
And what's new in your world? You had a great weekend? I never asked you about your weekend. You had a good weekend?
Good weekend.
What'd you do over the weekend? Anything exciting?
I went to sport a couple times.
Terry, this is a very good patron of my restaurant, Sport, Terry.
I know.
Have I mentioned Sport is conveniently located across the street from the Space Needle?
You just
I don't
did.
know if I've mentioned that enough, Terry. Vanny the Pooh, this makes me feel good, Terry. He's a young, happening guy.
He's happening.
Yes. Multicultural,
All right. Okay.
wired into the scene, Terry.
Definitely wired in,
and where
yes.
does he want to go over the weekend to get food and have a good time, get a little drink on? He goes to Sport Restaurant and Bar.
That's right.
Do I ask you to go to Sport?
Not at all.
No.
That's his hangout.
Why do you go to Sport?
Actually, because of the JoJo's. They're really good. I'm not going to lie. The JoJo's are
Has
on
nothing
point.
to do with the drinks.
The little
It's
sauce
JoJo.
they got is so good.
I was thinking maybe your answer would be because, I don't know, T-Man, it's just become my spot.
It has become my spot. It's just like, what do you want to do? I don't know. You
Go
wanna
to Sport.
Want to go to Sport?
Mm-hmm. And you go there, you just hang out, you kill, like a couple of hours there. You don't just go and just eat
Yeah,
and run.
if we go to drink, we'll go at like 10 until they kick us out.
Mm-hmm. They kick you out. Yes.
All right, Vinny, it's time to go.
And what were you?
Vinny, they know
Vinny, they
my
call you.
name.
And what were you drinking there over the weekend with your JoJo's?
I would start off with like vodka cranberries and work my way up to the Desperate Housewives. And
Work his way up to the
Terry, you can't
Those
just
things are
start.
strong.
Can't just start the night with Eva Longoria.
Right, I got you.
then, right.
All right. And who were you with this weekend when you were there?
Girlfriend.
I went
Girlfriend?
one time for lunch with
With your
her.
girl.
And then I went the other time drinking with some fellas.
You went twice over this weekend
I
to
did.
Sport.
Wow.
I did.
You went once for lunch with the girlfriend.
That was actually the second time I went. The first time I went was drinking with the fellas.
First night, like Friday, drinking with the fellas. Then Saturday or Sunday, lunch with the babe, or
It was
what?
Sunday.
Sunday, lunch with the babe.
Sunday lunch with the babe.
You pay?
Yeah.
You pay. What does she order?
Too much.
It was long. It was like the fried chicken, crispy ranch burger. It was so long. It was like an 8-word
too many
long.
words?
Yeah, it was like an 8-word long.
She was a satisfied girlfriend?
Yeah.
You need a satisfied girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, you take pride in having a satisfied girlfriend,
Of
right?
course.
At least she's
Yes.
satisfied by food.
And nobody gives her
She gets
crispy.
down too. She,
Nobody provides her a crispy chicken like you do, right?
of course.
Yes. And she's going to tell all
The crispiest of chickens.
Trust me, she's going to tell all her little friends that too. And that's one of the big bonuses of providing your girlfriend what she needs. She tells all her little friends. They don't let on to her that they're getting all excited about hearing the tales of how satisfied she was with the crispy chicken that you provided her.
Okay.
And then they all start wanting you for this crispy chicken that they hear so much about.
Of course.
Do they give you little subtle signs?
Oh, when her back is turned, this girlfriend of Vinny the Pooh's, they're going to make little signs to him that they want some crispy chicken too.
You want the crispy chicken that he provides.
And put it right here, big boy. You can handle that. You can handle this. This is called networking. This is called social networking, dude.
Might have to take a look at
I'm telling you, this girlfriend of yours doesn't realize that it's going to be a hindrance on her, but she's telling her little friends about how great the crispy chicken was that you made happen for her.
Okay.
All right.
Networking.
It's a good thing, dude. It's a good thing. Even though you're acting like your generation does, being all loyal and married like, these things are going to work out in your favor.
No, but remember, I am a networker, so.
Yeah, he's a door knocker.
Even though we've established how loyal you are to this girl that you now are with, right?
Yeah.
Even though we've established that, I want to make sure you know that the day is coming where you get in a fight with her and you start throwing out to her about how you could have hooked up with so many girls but chose not to.
Oh, my gosh.
I want to make sure you're aware of that. There's going to be some resentment built up.
Honestly, that would be a fighting point that I would use.
Well, that's a damn shame, but because it should never be a fighting point, because you should never have it as a fighting point. You should be screwing around.
I know she would probably throw it in my face. And
you're going to throw it in her face. You're going to throw it in her face of how big time, how high in demand you really are, and she knows it as much as you do. You could have hooked up with all these floozy listeners, all these hoochie listeners, and you chose not to because you were trying to be a good guy, and this is what you get for it. That's what the fight's going to be like.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
Now he is.
Now
I am, yeah.
Now I'm even hearing like reports that you're bringing this girl on the air.
Oh, not on the air.
I heard that she was in the studio with you at least. Is that true or not true?
When I was doing the best of the other morning. It gets lonely in here.
You were doing a best. What were you doing a best of for? Oh, was I sick?
Yes.
Still am, Terry.
Yeah, I know that.
Last Friday.
No, I know.
Walking around with mono, you know.
No, I know.
All right, thank you. I have a sore throat.
All right, so on a morning you did a morning that you ran a best of T-Man, which is like the most critical thing the station ever does.
Of course.
That's right.
You're sitting here with your girlfriend on your hip.
Yeah, we was playing Battleship, actually.
Yeah, I bet they were playing Battleship.
No, we really was.
That's what it looked like when I walked in.
Did she sink your destroyer?
She actually did. Numerous times.
Dad.
A4's right down here.
He's bringing her in the station out there.
Yes, I know.
He's bringing her to his other world. Mm-hmm. This is how serious they are.
I know. And then he's the one who gets all sensitive when we say things about him getting married to her.
She gets sport with crispy chicken.
Yes.
She gets in studio time.
Mm-hmm.
She helped sort the mail on Friday.
I've been with my wife. I've been with my wife for 5 years. She's never been at the station.
Yeah.
You serious?
Never. The worlds don't collide like that.
Right.
Never been here. Never been in the studio. Doesn't know what it looks like. Do you realize all the walls you're tearing down? Do you have any clue?
I don't have any clue.
The next move is him taking her to the club with him, where he spins and having her stand in the DJ booth
standing
with him.
6 feet away. So if he takes his eyes up from the records that he's spinning, Terry, if he takes his eyes off the vinyl and looks up at a girl that's dancing all provocative like 19 feet away, she'll be there to make sure her gaze catches his gaze once he realizes he's been looking too long.
Right.
That's the night where the fight starts and he goes, you know, I could have hooked up with that girl 3 weeks ago.
I hope it doesn't get that far.
And then I could have hooked up with her 6 weeks ago.
And her mom,
I could have hooked up with a ton of girls.
But I'm with you.
But I didn't. You know what? I don't know why.
Oh, wow. I don't know why.
T-Man was right, and I can't get those years back. That's what the fight's going to be like. Just want to make sure you're aware of it ahead of time. You're laughing now, thinking it's all funny.
I'm becoming aware.
You think it's all funny? You think it's all comical? This day that I predict will take place.
So is it the breakup fight, or is it
it's not a breakup fight.
Oh,
it's a fight that will, he'll think that it's a breakup night. It won't be a breakup night. They'll be going out for about another 3-4 months after that.
Oh.
It'll be the beginning of the end.
Ah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
There will be an end in this relationship. I'm sorry to tell you there, Via the Pope.
Oh, okay.
All right? I mean, you're not going to marry a girl that you met at 19. But anyway, or 20. But anyway, I hope not. But anyway, this is all because Winnie the Pooh has chosen to live a life right now where he bypasses all the gifts that have been laid in his lap, that he's earned to some capacity, Terry,
right.
and he's gotten lucky to have gotten in some capacity, too. Both those are factors that he should appreciate, but he doesn't even acknowledge that they're there, basically, because all these women out there in Seattle and even surrounding areas, Terry, that go outside of the state, that have, he goes places on, through the station that he could be hooking up to, he decides, nope, that's not me. I'm very loyal to my girlfriend, and I'm going to act like a married man would and be very faithful to her at this time in my life at age 20. Or 21 now?
21.
Yeah. Where I could be actually just acting like a not a crazy person that gets himself into trouble through sickness and otherwise, but having more fun. You having a great time?
I'm having fun.
Okay.
Like, remember, I was never like that before.
I don't know if you know what fun is.
No, he doesn't.
I don't.
He loves her, though.
He does love her.
Well,
I never said he couldn't love her, Terry.
Right.
I just say love her in a different way.
But he's not prepared to do that.
Just love lots of them.
Yeah.
Love her in a non-committed way.
Love her in a more relaxed way. Love her in a more... Well, I've been through this too many times now. Terry, what else is going on in the world? Please help me out.
Pretty interesting story here about a 40-year-old gentleman.
Oh, what was my original question to you? You gonna get this phone fixed or not? Are these phone... I played the cue to call, and I can't take any calls right now because there's something wrong with the phone lines.
I'm working on it right now. Hold on.
No, you stay right there. Pasty, this is your job.
This is.
That's a good point.
You know what?
That is my job.
At least
Oh, my God.
he acknowledges and accepts his responsibility, Terry.
He does.
That's refreshing in itself right there.
Yes.
Hey, there's going to be technical problems on a radio show from time to time.
Right.
And if someone could step up and raise their hand and say, this is on me, that right away, I mean, minus the heavy breathing, that
And the sticky mouth. Oh, God.
that right away is a bonus.
Bonus.
I do take the responsibility.
Okay.
The fact that we talked to Gay so early on, he called one of our other lines that wasn't affected, and that made me think that we were okay.
So the hotlines are not affected,
hotlines are not
but
affected.
the call-in lines are affected.
Call-in lines are affected.
Nobody can get through right now.
Nobody can.
Do we know what?
You're on the case, though,
Case is on.
and
yes.
your estimated time of full repair is when? Take a big, deep breath there. You're right.
At this time, I cannot honestly give you a ETA. We're working with the phone company and trying to frantically get it back on here.
Frantically, Terry.
Yes.
frantic.
So it has to do with the phone company.
That would mean you're frantic right now?
Yeah.
I'm looking at a frantic man.
Right.
Well, we did a phone test with an engineer, and we were able to have him contact us directly. But I guess the forwarding from the 866 line isn't
The
coming.
toll-free number is not working,
Correct.
which means nobody can call.
Correct.
I see.
But if you know the hotline, you can go to the Global Import Car Show.
Right. Gay, you win.
Or dump truck guy, whoever calls first. Ham sandwich man doesn't wake up until 7:45.
Sure.
You're right.
Wow.
What else is going on, Terry?
I was going to tell you a little story
But he
here.
answered the question
Yeah, he did.
as best he could.
Yes.
Pointed out that he's a little frantic.
Does
Yes.
he look frantic? If you took a look at
I'm
him.
seeing a couple of signs of him being frantic. The heavy breathing, the pasty white face is now completely red.
Yeah.
His glasses are a little twisted.
2 cigarettes in his mouth.
Well, if he could, he would.
The comb over sticking up a little bit.
Man chooses not to wear contacts. He wears glasses, Terry.
He does.
An odd choice.
An odd choice. But this is Pasty Dave, the Virgin selection on how to go about his life.
Right. Right.
Not the most stylish glasses either, by the way.
He's not looking for some style points, obviously.
Not looking for style points on the glasses, huh?
He's had him since 5th grade.
Pasty?
He's had that size melon in 5th grade. No wonder he's a virgin.
Did you have that size head in 5th grade? Did you have that big pumpkin head in 5th grade?
Big.
Did you?
I had a slightly larger dome in junior high school. Yeah.
He's got a big melon.
Have you changed your style of glassware? The glasses, the frames, the way you choose to style the spectacles there, has it been changed or updated in the past, let's say, 6 years?
Absolutely. I actually didn't have glasses 6 years ago. I was...
Dude, I knew you 6 years ago. You had glasses.
No, I just recently went to him maybe it was about 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago. All through high school, I tried contacts in junior high, couldn't do them, and then just said, nah, screw it. I was too vain. I didn't want to do glasses. Like,
Too vain.
Too vain. He's not anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not going to use up my beautiful body.
Well, then he realized, okay, this is not getting me laid, so I'm going back to glasses.
Right.
So,
Yes.
I've only had the glasses for, maybe 6 years or so now.
Is that right?
I haven't
So
actually...
there was a time that I knew you that you didn't wear glasses?
There was,
You
yes.
look the same. But anyhow. All right, I'm not noticing.
You should get lasered up.
Yeah, how is
I keep thinking about it. I just...
Steven drove to Vancouver to get a discount on being lasered up. And now that place is out of business.
Wow!
And that's how I wear contacts. again.
That must
Are
make you
you
feel
wearing
good, huh, Steven?
contacts again?
Really? You wear contacts again?
Yeah, it kind of, yeah.
Kind of what?
Kind of what, Steven?
Well, I had noticed that my eyes were getting worse and worse, and I went to the eye doctor, since we have the insurance for it, and I realize that I need to wear some spectacles.
In retrospect, you may not have done yourself a good service by trying to get a little savings by driving to Vancouver for your eye laser deal.
Well, they said that this recent doctor said that it wasn't the laser surgery that went bad.
Then what happened?
Just my eyes continued to get bad. That happens to people.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thought I was supposed to repair it.
But they're out of business. That should tell you something.
Yeah. They're now a fish and taco stand, Terry.
Yeah.
Right. Put that in your eye.
But if it would help, I would.
Wow. Interesting.
Basically, I have to tell you that the first person to show up down at the station, I guess, gets global import and domestic car show tickets, Terry.
Wow, okay.
Well, I mean, the phone lines aren't working.
No, I know that.
And I have no confidence that Pacey's going to make this happen.
Well, but again, at least he's finding out why, and it's really beyond his control.
I'm not saying. Am I yelling and saying it's his fault?
I'm just saying, though.
I'm just saying I have no confidence for him to fix the problem.
Right.
What about texting?
Oh, we can do texting. That's right.
Oh, there you go.
We can do texting?
I don't know.
Internet's down.
Oh, jeez. What was that last response? Right. We're going to do this through texting. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
But you know what?
What?
We're going to have to make somebody answer a question.
Okay.
It's not going to be the first texter. It's going to be an answer to a very, very specific and technical global import and domestic car show trivia question. Yeah.
We're all a bunch of car experts in this room.
That's right.
Tough to stump us.
Mm-hmm. I'm an excellent driver. Now,
I know where the gas goes.
Yes. Now, I don't know what that question is. You're going to have to sit back and wait a second. It's going to take us a little time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, you were telling us something, Terry?
Yeah, I was telling you a story about a gentleman who got so upset at a karaoke bar because of a bad version of We Are the Champions, the old Queen song.
Yes.
That he beat up the two guys that were singing it.
Well, those Queen fans are really tough, Terry.
Yeah.
You have to be to have been a fan of Freddie Mercury back in the day.
Yeah, he was not happy with their rendition. And
How bad can you butcher We Are the Champions?
Obviously pretty bad, according to this
Pretty
guy.
tough song to sing.
It's a pretty tough song.
Freddie Mercury had a pretty high voice. I don't think it's for everybody.
Yeah, but it's karaoke. I mean, who cares?
Well, apparently somebody did, Stephen.
Well, obviously.
Somebody cared to the point that he pummeled two people who were singing up there on the little podium, the little stage there.
Should just be glad it wasn't two people singing Summer Nights. Move on with your life.
Yeah, if I ever walk into a bar where Stephen and one of his little buddies are singing Summer Nights, I will have to do some real damage, Terry.
Yeah, I bet.
I want to do the
Yes.
Lyndon John part, please.
Well, that's the best part, actually.
Well, I'm not surprised you say that, yes.
The T-Man.
It's 7:34 at Cube 93. Good morning. I'm Stephen Kilbreth with your news update. Pumps forcing the water out of New Orleans, and the mayor has given orders to force out any resident who won't leave voluntarily. There are an estimated 10,000 people left in the city. Rescuers have been encountering hundreds of survivors who want to stay in their homes. In local news, prosecutors in Bellingham say they expect to file murder charges today against the man arrested in the shooting deaths of two convicted child rapists. At a preliminary court hearing yesterday, the 36-year-old said he'd like a speedy trial and wanted to plead guilty. The Boeing machinist strike enters day 6 with no negotiations scheduled. Industry observers say they don't expect a settlement for at least a month and perhaps closer to 90 days. Red light cameras are going up at 4 intersections in our city. They're going to photograph the license plates of cars that are running red lights, and the city will mail out citations to violators. That's a $101 ticket. They're not telling us yet what intersections they'll be at. The Mariners wrap up their series against Oakland today. They beat the A's yesterday 3-2. Sunny today with highs in the 70s. That's your news update on Seattle's #1 hit music station, Cube 93.
Look out. All right, well, here's the deal. All right, easy now. Here's the deal. Steven's doing that to Amy's stomach these days?
Here's the deal.
Yeah, no. Here's the deal. Pasty already got the phone lines fixed, which was remarkable from the history that I've learned about through the course of being in radio, Terry. Things don't get fixed that fast, especially phone problems.
Right.
But they are fixed. And now I'm in a situation, Terry, because I said that we were going to take the winner of today's Global Import and Domestic Car Show passes and a chance to win $93,000 through text paging and a trivia question.
You did say that.
And now the phone lines are all flared up. I was so busy in shock During the break, after finding out the phones were working again, I didn't come up with any question.
A little WD-40 and some duct tape, dude. Works every time.
I don't know how he did it, Terry. But they're all, every line is working again, all 73 lines, lighting up. People wanting to get on and win those passes. But I think I have to stick to what I said already. It's on the record, Terry, that we were going to give it away through text paging today, and a very technical, a global import and domestic car show, a trivia question. Yes. Now just give me about 2-3 hours to come up with that question. Can I have some time, Terry?
You can have some time.
Okay, thanks. Well, I have nothing. I can play the music all you want. I'm not going to come up with questions.
Okay.
But let me
The
just...
music just stresses you out when you have the time.
Yeah, it just puts pressure on you. Let me think of my knowledge about global import and domestic car shows as I know them, Terry. Never been to one. And cars in general, and see what trivia question I can come up with. How many global import and domestic car show models does it take to... First text pager to get the answer right, by the way, will win after I come up with the question. He said stalling for time. No. How long does it take... No. When you're at the Global Import and Domestic Car Show, here's the question, Terry. Okay. When you're at the Global Import and Domestic Car Show, how long does it take to scrub the VJ juice off the back seat?
Easy.
All right, never mind. Everyone knows it's 2 hours? Okay.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Whoa.
All right, I don't have a question.
Oh, well then what now?
Well,
I mean...
I do have 4 other people here in the room.
Car questions?
Yes, car questions. But maybe someone can help me out. But it looks like the answer to that question is no, too.
How many fast food bags are in the back of Pasty's domestic car?
How many cigarette butts are in the ashtray?
Of his domestic car.
Pasty, they should not be ridiculing you like this when you got the phones up and working and it's like...
You know, but it's not that far off, honestly. Probably quite a few in there.
Yeah, well, I know that. But I just mean embarrassing you like that.
Yeah.
By holding the world record for the most cigarette butts in an ashtray of a Mustang.
Ashtray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who uses an ashtray?
Well, wherever you flick them, I mean, that whole car is an ashtray.
Where the floorboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
What looks worse, a spoiler on a Nissan or a spoiler on a Honda?
A great question.
Easy.
Depends who's driving it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's the answer to that question. Stephen, let's come up with a question about your Volvo.
Okay.
Yes. How many dudes besides Stephen are driving a Volvo? Because it's pretty much a soccer mom car, Terry.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm aware.
The answer is not many. All right, we got nothing.
Okay.
So let me just go to the phones. Make it easy.
Oh, all right.
See what's out there. You're on the air. Even though we have a million text pages of people trying to answer those questions. And
Yeah, exactly.
7.
yes. Hello?
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
This is Jen.
This is Jen?
Jennifer. Jen, yeah.
Jennifer, yes. And how are you today?
Doing really great. How are you guys?
Just trying to figure out how to give away these tickets. I mean, we shouldn't make such a big deal out of giving away tickets, Terry.
No.
It really shouldn't be the process that we're making it into this morning or any morning.
Right.
Just be a quick little thing, move on with your day, bing, bang, boom. And yet, believe me, I'm going to be very tough on today's callers. I just know that already.
All right.
I can already tell you Jen's not winning anything.
Oh, wow.
How are you, Jen?
Good. It took the phone lines to be broken for me to get through, so that's good.
Yes, here you are. How's your life?
My life is actually, well, T-Man, the thing is, you've already met me before, and so has Terry, and so has Hot Dog Scott.
Okay, I feel a little bit better now.
What are we all doing?
What are we all doing that we met
never
you?
met her.
Running a train on me, T-Man. You remember?
Huh?
Even Terry.
I don't run any trains with Terry around.
Okay.
What?
It was around this time that we were talking face-to-face.
This time when? Last year?
Last month, 2 months
Last
ago.
month we were talking?
Yeah.
All right.
And I showed up, remember? I showed up.
You showed up here in the studio?
Unexpectedly, I showed up. Pasty Dave let me in.
We have a standby crew that when we don't want to see anyone, we send out pretending they're us to greet people.
Yeah.
Are you sure that you met us?
Yeah, my double's real skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm not calling about that today.
Well, what did you come down for?
Oh, well, I came down because I wanted boobs, and my husband was supposed to sleep with that.
Oh, I remember.
Your husband was supposed to sleep with someone?
Yeah. She
What
was
happened
getting
with that?
married. At the time, you weren't married yet, right?
But we're married now, and we're very happy.
Was she hot, Terry?
But we're not as happy as we
How come this was last month? I have
She's
absolutely
from the North
zero
End, I know
recollection about
that.
this.
And
How'd she look? That's all I'm asking. How'd she look?
I think you guys liked her. I can't
Really?
really remember.
How'd she look? Anyone remember?
I don't remember at all.
Oh, jeez. You came down to the station. We saw you.
You saw me. You smelled me. I smelled awesome.
You were in the studio?
In the studio.
You
and
were...
then that girl was supposed to show up, but she had to wait outside because I was in there and taking all her time.
Really?
Appointment.
And I kept another girl outside because I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
She must be pretty hot, Terry. I can't put even one feature of her face as a visual in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Aw.
Are you sure it wasn't Charlie in time?
Oh, jeez.
Now, my brother was listening to the station and heard Vinny the Pooh talking stuff about me, and he wanted to kick his butt.
Why? What did Vinny the Pooh say about you?
I think we were going to set her up with Vinny to sleep with for boobs or something like that. And
Vinny the Pooh didn't want to do it, obviously.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Vinny the Pooh, you remember this woman or no?
I remember I don't remember what she looked. I don't think she looked that good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I remember the way she said she smelled pretty good.
She smelled pretty good, but didn't look pretty good.
No.
That's not a big bonus if you smell good but don't look good.
It's a start, but it's not acceptable.
No, it's not acceptable. I mean, there are a lot of mediocre to ugly girls out there that try to smell good. It doesn't really put you over the top. All right. Well, then, thank you.
No, that's not what I was calling about.
Oh, what were you calling about?
I told you that. I wasn't calling about that.
What were you calling about?
Because I heard the cue to call.
Oh, the kid cancel. Yes. And you want to go to the car show?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. You got married?
I got married. And actually, you know what? Today's my daughter's birthday. She's 5.
Oh, well. How does that feel to be married now?
It feels different because now I can't go anywhere else without him.
Really?
You can't?
Is that how it works?
Really?
So he's with you right now?
Whoa.
It works because now I got somebody to pay for me all the time. But
Oh, yeah. Is that how it works?
I guess so. For her.
So let me see if I got this straight. In a marriage, you're really not supposed to go anywhere that your spouse doesn't.
Right.
And you got to, pay for her?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He makes more money than I do. Why?
He does. What does he do?
What does he do? He's a home loan mortgage officer.
Oh, jeez. And what do you do?
I'm an administrative assistant for a trucking company.
Really? And what do the truckers think of you? They think you smell good?
They like it.
They what?
They like it.
They do.
But obviously, you're not ever alone because your spouse is with you at your job because you said you can't go anywhere without him.
Really?
Do you work together?
You know, she said that.
Do you
They're
work?
out on the road and I'm in the building, so we don't really get much to see until they come in with their paperwork.
Do you work with your husband or no?
No.
Mm-hmm. So they're allowed to work apart, Terry. That's a technical thing that you can get away with, apparently, in a marriage.
He does home loans outside of the back of a truck.
But these truckers, do they come in and see you on occasion? Is that part of your job or what?
They have to come in to see me.
Come in, they flirt with you, maybe offer you a little trucker's lemonade.
Whoa.
Huh?
Never tasted that, no.
Never tasted that? Really?
There's a bunch of it in the fridge. Stay away.
We're on the highway.
But these truckers, when they come and have to do business with you, do you get a sense that they're flirting with you or no?
Yes, they always have those bedroom eyes for me.
Oh, geez, the bedroom.
Always.
Now, do you notice that since you put a ring on your finger indicating that you're now a married woman, that they flirt with you more or less?
More, because now they want to touch my hand and see my ring.
Now they want to touch your hand.
Yeah.
And that to you is a stronger little bit of flirting than before when they didn't want to touch your hand.
Right. Now they have a reason to touch me.
Well, maybe they've never seen a ring so small. That's why they want to touch your hand.
No,
I mean, I'm just saying, it may not be flirting. They may actually be interested in looking at the ring.
Right.
No? That's not it. You're using your psychological part of your brain, and you know that they're just using it as an excuse to flirt with you.
They're using an excuse. I know enough about guys to know that they need an excuse. They just can't. They don't have any balls to come up to talk to me all the time.
Wow, but now they have the entry. They have the entry line conversation of, oh, let me see your ring.
Oh, yeah.
But they're really just trying to flirt with you.
Right.
Wow, because you smell so good. And look okay. You think you look better than okay?
I look way better than okay.
Oh, jeez!
Whoa.
Because I can't remember. Maybe she does, Terry. Van the Pooh said she looked okay.
You think you'd remember, though.
A lot better with big boobs. You even said so.
Wow!
You said she would look so hot with bigger boobs.
I said that?
Yes, you did.
That doesn't sound like something you'd say.
I don't remember ever saying that in my lifetime.
Right.
You're talking about Vinny.
Van the Pooh. Van the Pooh would look awesome with big boobs.
Yeah.
Such a pretty boy.
Then he would look awesome with a few more inches.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
She's just
A
mad.
low, get even blow.
She's mad because she probably smells better than she looks.
Oh, jeez. Van the Pooh, she's saying that you
Smell
are
like
a little...
chicken and beer. That doesn't smell good.
She's saying you're a little small fry. Ow! How tall are you, Van the Pooh?
I'm 5'8".
Ah! She doesn't think you're tall enough. Van the Pooh, are you going to stick with... She says she's way better than okay. Are you going to now recount how she looks and agree with her, or are you going to stick with she's okay?
She's okay.
She's
at
okay
the
at
most.
best.
Whoa. At best.
Wow. Well, we have a little discrepancy here. Van the Pooh says you're okay at best.
I mean, you smell good.
You say you're way better than okay. I got to come to some conclusion here, Terry.
Okay.
Because there's a nice wide gap between okay
Wide gap.
and way better than okay. So let's go to our wide gap expert.
Yes.
Terry Frey, do you remember this woman at all?
I remember that. I don't really remember what she looked like. I believe she was blonde. I know.
Well, you know what? There'd be one person that would definitely remember.
Okay.
And he's the one who just fixed the phone lines.
Oh,
through some help of I don't know who else. Pasty.
Oh, yeah. It was okay.
Yes. Do you remember this woman? You usually go out and greet people. Do you remember her? Do you recall whether she's more leaning towards way better than okay or okay? Is there anything you want to tell us? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I put it on the wrong microphone. Pasty.
I remember okayness out of this one.
Really?
Okayness, 2 okays.
But I'm
But
fuzzy
what?
myself.
But what?
I'm a little fuzzy myself. I don't think she was that memorable for whatever reason.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
She didn't stick out anyway.
Pasty.
Was
I've
Pasty?
been calling in and talking to Pasty, and he keeps saying, I'll call you back in a couple more days. I'll just
Wow.
run around.
So you have a little behind-the-scenes conversational stream of communication going with Pasty David Arthur?
Yes.
Apparently, Pacey's into just okay chicks.
28-year-old virgin, yeah.
Don't have much options, right?
You realize Jessica Alba's not coming any day soon.
Oh, yeah, she is, dude.
All right, well, you know what? I said I was going to be tough and very particular on who we choose this morning, but you know what? I think I like Jennifer Terry.
Okay.
That's what she is. Okay, yes. I think we're going to agree on that, but still.
Well,
Jennifer, I think you're going to the Global Important Domestic Car Show. Huh?
I am.
Oh, jeez.
wow.
She's still a little annoyed she's being referred to as just okay around here.
Yeah. She's not liking it at all.
Mm-hmm. Does your husband know he married just an okay-looking woman?
I'm not an okay-looking woman.
Ow!
Oh, my goodness. I was way better looking than that chick that came in with the little face.
The little face.
Oh, but everybody remembers her.
Yeah.
Oh, she was hot. I love her face.
You don't see that every day. So with a little face every day.
What are you talking
chicks
about?
every day.
What the hell are you talking about?
But I'm not rememberable.
Oh, jeez.
Tell you. If you remember that.
Not everyone can be rememberable.
That's right.
I like when people make up their own words.
Well, let me ask you this. There's someone I do remember what she looks like that I can ask you about that maybe you can compare yourself to. Are you hotter than Terry Free?
Yes.
I can't remember what you look like, Terry.
Oh, yeah. It's tough.
Are you hotter, Jennifer? Be honest. Don't worry. You're not going to hurt Terry's feelings if you answer with a yes.
I'm not worried about Terry's feelings.
Oh, jeez. You're not worried about Terry's feelings. Man, wow. She was a cold-hearted, honest woman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then answer the question. Are you hotter, yes or no, than Terry B. Free?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
She has that kind of, international look to her, but...
International look. Wow, you're right.
Oh, jeez. Well, Terry, don't get annoyed now. Let's not have a little catfight here just because she said she's hotter than you. I don't remember.
She's much younger than me.
Terry would have an international look to her because she's a Filipino woman.
Oh, really? Right, of course I'm better looking. She's international.
Yeah, if Pasty Dave in your mind had an international look, that would be kind of a newsflash.
He's Swedish.
But even with Terry's international flair and her international look, you think you are a better-looking woman.
Yes, because I have better fashion than she does.
Wow.
I'm taking on her clothes now.
She's taking on your wardrobe, Terry.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jen. It's been fascinating talking to you.
She's got bigger balls than Steven.
Oh! Well, that,
No,
I'm
she's not, because
argue.
she came down to get a pair of breasts that she has none of.
Okay, Terry. You know what? Don't get catty here. Anyhow.
Well, but that's why she came down originally.
I understand.
Terry's got a huge one.
I do.
Yes. Terry got him store-bought a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Jennifer, you are the winner.
Yay!
Right.
Congratulations.
All right. Hang on the line.
I know.
And you'll actually get to speak to Pasty Dave again. Continue where you left off with your last conversation. Jen told you never talk about me.
Jennifer, how you doing?
There it
Okay, how have you been?
How have you been?
There it is.
Yeah.
Terry's better looking than you. You just got to accept that.
That is, you're right. I
All
do.
right.
I
Better
do.
fashion, too.
Better fashion.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
You dress like you live in the sewer.
People that work at trucking companies normally are dialed into fashion, Terry. You have to accept that.
Sorry.
You lose out in a fashion off with the trucker worker lady.
Bummer.
That's a shame.
The T-Man.
Do I need this in my life when I'm sick? Do I?
Very sick.
Please, thank you for filling that in. Could somebody answer that question for me?
I
The
guess
question
no.
I just asked?
No.
You do not.
I do not. Man. Do I need Pasty translating it to me, by the way?
No.
Do I need Pasty relaying those messages to me? Not that I have any problem with Pasty, Terry, but do I need Pasty doing that in the damn middle of the show here?
No.
Pasty,
Yes, sir.
I guess you had no choice.
I didn't, no.
And then, if the occasion ever comes up again, I guess I need you to pass that message along to me again, but I don't know what the answer to this is.
Just don't be yourself. Don't be Pasty Dave.
Pasty
You're
passed
welcome.
along a message to me during the break that Angela, my wife, Terry, locked her keys in her car, and what am I supposed to do about it? What am I supposed to do about it? Poof! Here, your car's open. What am I supposed to do? And do I need Pasty with his pasty voice passing that message along to me, Terry, during the break?
I said no.
She was very nice and didn't want to interrupt or anything, but needed...
Didn't want to interrupt, but,
I didn't want to interrupt, but I'm interrupting.
Exactly.
but I'm
What, do
making
you have AAA or anything?
Huh? I don't know. We have Icon Star. I don't know the numbers to call. I don't know what the deal is.
I guess if you can't get into your car, you can't use
push the
OnStar.
OnStar button. There's Stephen.
So what am I supposed to do? She's home, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she sounds safe and sound to me.
Yeah. Obviously.
Just standing outside the house.
Yeah, with her cell phone.
My wife lost her wallet yesterday. Don't know what to do.
She called you for help?
I'm in practice.
Okay, I'll call the FBI, honey. Hang on.
I wish I could help. I don't know what to do.
What do you expect guys to do in these situations?
Well, I mean, for you.
Women
I
are
mean,
capable creatures, Terry, last I checked.
understand, I
And
understand.
as a matter of fact, women are more capable than the average man.
Right.
So why do women in these situations call men? Men in these situations don't call women. You lock your keys in your car, you get an object, you bust in, you're done. Now, if she busts into that new car, she's in big trouble.
Right.
But this car's only 2 weeks old, Terry.
Wow.
You think that this brick's big enough?
But why? What am I going to do here?
Well, I mean, do you guys not have spare keys? Maybe you do, and she
We
wants
do,
to know where
yes.
they are.
I tried to think about where they were, and I think I might have confused her more.
All right.
So it's pretty much just hang out in the house.
Just say, honey, find the spare keys.
Yeah.
On your own. They're somewhere in there.
Yeah, just send Pasty over to get them.
What did she expect you to do when she lost her wallet?
My question exactly.
And what did she say?
I don't know where it is. Oh, me either.
Well, maybe she thought she
Here
left
it
it in
is.
your car. Or something.
Oh, I have it this morning, honey, because it goes really well with my slacks. Is that what you said?
I've said something like that. It's either at school or at where you got your face.
So explain to me, Terry, why women, very capable creatures, call men in these situations when there's obviously nothing they can do. Why?
For other suggestions?
Just so
I
we can
don't
bang our
know.
freaking heads against the wall?
Because they need the support.
Yes.
They need the help.
Is that why, Stephen? Well, some women out there, very few, should be very thankful they married men like you. Because I'm sure you come through with all the support they were looking for.
Because when I lose things, my wife is very helpful to me.
So if you got a call saying, Stephen, if you got a call saying I lost my wallet and I'm calling you, you wouldn't respond with, well, what can I do? You wouldn't respond with that. You would respond with what?
Well, I would be sympathetic or empathetic or whatever the word is that you would use in that situation, and I would do that.
Well, the other thing, too, is maybe it's kind of like to say, well, the last place I saw it, honey, was at such and such. Or here on the dresser, or, you know, have you retraced your steps?
She locked the keys in the car.
Well, I'm talking about his wallet. I'm talking his wife's wallet. He's wondering, you know.
No man knows where his wife's wallet is.
But she knew that I didn't know because either she took it with her, she had it at school, or it's at the salon. One of the two.
But she's looking for you to say, oh, that's okay. We'll go stand in line at the DMV, get you a new license. We'll do all that.
Did he tell her that it's obviously one of two places, either the salon, which you can't keep yourself out of.
Right. Hey, maybe that's the problem. Quit going there. You go home afterwards.
I just don't understand, Terry.
It's more.
I'm just trying to understand women.
But she can get back in the house, right?
She's in the house.
Oh, she's in the house. Okay, good.
She just can't go anywhere.
I thought she was stuck between the house and the car.
She's in the house, Pasty?
Oh, yeah.
How many places are there between the house and the car?
I thought maybe she went out to the car to get something and
There's no out to the car. The car's in the garage.
Well, okay.
Or maybe she had gone to the store or something and locked
She's safe
her.
in the house, so that's good.
Can't go to the store, Terry, because the key's locked in the car. She wanted to go to the store.
Never mind. I understand that. But I was trying to help Stephen come up with places between the house and the car.
I got a set of keys, Terry, but I'm here.
Right.
And I'm doing a little radio show.
Maybe she should drive over and get... Oh.
Can't.
Just trying to bring home the bacon.
Right. That's all I'm trying to do, Terry.
Is the baby safe? That's all that matters.
Wow.
I'm sure the baby's fine. Baby wasn't going to drive anywhere today.
Good to know.
All right.
She goes in the car with him.
Now, what are you doing? You're breaking out your magazine so I can understand women better?
Sure.
Terry, you've been reading articles for as long as I know you.
Yes.
And it has not led me to understand women any better than... and I understand women better than anyone. Better than anyone, Terry. And I don't even think women understand why they call men in these situations. Why call a man in a situation that obviously he can provide absolutely no help? I tried no answers as to where that wallet was. No answers.
So you shouldn't communicate
Better
with
off
your
reading Notre Dame to find out the answer, Terry. And yet she called him looking for answers. She wanted answers. She wanted some kind. She was looking for something.
Not sure what she wanted, but something.
She was looking for something when obviously here's another situation where a man can provide nothing. How many situations are there where a man can provide nothing, Terry?
Plenty, I'm sure. No, I don't know.
Tons.
Well, it's too bad you guys don't provide anything, though.
Right.
It's too bad.
Well, Stephen, obviously you're able to provide stuff that the average man is not able to provide. What's your secret?
Well, I don't know. I was raised right, I guess.
The reality is... The reality is, you redneck snob, that you can provide nothing in these situations as well. And yet you think you've provided something.
Well, you provide support and the
calming, soothing voice.
Calming, soothing voice and helping them out.
Yeah, I haven't mastered the calming, soothing voice yet, Terry. Although some people find my voice very calming and soothing.
Oh, yeah.
They do. They talk like that.
Yeah, I want to get a massage. I'm just going to have your voice piped in. I'll be out.
That'd be great. So you weren't calming to her, I take it.
I think I was pretty calming through Pasty Dave, yes. Yes. What am I supposed to do? Supposed to call now and be calming and soothing?
Sure. You say, don't worry about it, honey. We'll, just wait till
I'll be home.
Yeah.
I'll be home soon. And
I'll be home when I get home.
Wow.
That's the answer.
I mean, were you planning on going elsewhere? Maybe that's the thing, too. Maybe she's making sure that you're coming right home after
She knows
work.
I have nothing to do with my life.
Oh, okay. Didn't
Where am
know
I
if you had
going?
a golf game.
Golf game?
Or
Gave that up a long time ago.
Poker or whatever.
Huh? I got mono, Terry. Where am I going?
I don't know.
Golf game. I haven't played golf in months.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Now, who am I poking? Her?
Yes.
What does your magazine article say, Terry?
6 signals his face is sending you.
Am I required now to call to make sure she's okay, Terry?
Well, you probably should.
If you didn't even talk to her, if you just had Pasty talk to her.
Yeah, that's really reassuring,
Yeah,
isn't
Pasty
it?
should call.
Pasty
should run the keys out there.
What? Pasty, just...
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Just move on in.
Okay. What was this article entitled about, Terry?
6 signals.
Yes.
His face is sending you.
Because there are signals that women should be picking up on that men are sending women
Yeah.
that they may not be picking up on.
Right.
Yes. And the article is entitled what again now, Terry?
6 signals his face is sending you.
He's taking a load in his pants right now. He doesn't want to let you know. It's one of the signals, Terry. You got to pick up on. Basically, make sure you tell my wife that when you call her.
You're taking a load in your pants.
I'm going to give you a description of the face signals so that the women out there know.
How about the face of, I don't know where your lost stuff is. Stop bothering me with it.
I know that face.
What is that?
That face is pretty clear on my
On your end?
little old end here, yes.
I bet she helps you out when you lose your keys in the house or something like that. I bet she helps
They
you
don't
out.
do that. They're, you know.
What do
They
you
know
mean we
where
don't-
your stuff is probably all the time.
I
You
put my
guys-
keys in the same spot.
No, that's what I'm saying.
all the time.
That's what I'm
actually-
just saying. You probably know specifically where it goes.
She's never helped you for anything ever.
No, I don't need help with anything.
Perfect.
How's it going? How's she doing? How's the conversation going?
I need you to jot a number down for me.
Oh, that's right. You don't have my number.
No.
I can't do that. I don't have my number, Terry.
Yeah.
You think I need pasty virgin calls at his whim?
You'd think it would be important for me to be able to communicate with you at some point. Something.
Hey, has it been up to this point?
No.
I need you, I call you. I kind of like it that way.
That's how it's worked.
It's a one-way thing.
Right.
Boy, someone keeps calling. I'm breathing heavy.
Do you want to hear
Prank
that
phone
from
call.
your wife?
Yes.
While you were at work
just the
today.
producer.
Yeah, while you were at work today, some guy kept calling and breathing heavy into the phone.
From your number.
Yeah, from your work number.
ID says 866-663-T-Man.
Still need this life mono, Terry. I'm very sick.
I know you are.
All right.
Very sick.
What's going on here? I don't know the answer to where your keys are, honey, but I found Megan's wallet, okay? So we're doing well.
It's good to know.
Megan's got your spare key.
Yeah.
She's not gonna pick up now. She gets really angry at this stuff.
What, talking about the keys?
I'm not just talking about her at all.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't need to hear my voice on voicemail.
Hi.
I don't need
Hi.
What if Jaden would have answered?
that would have been impressive.
And it sounded like John Travolta.
Now she's ignoring my calls.
Well,
I'm calling
To be supportive and
to be
help her out.
supportive with the soothing voice and help her out. And she's ignoring my phone calls?
Yes.
The woman that I married, Terry?
Yes.
The woman that I devoted my freaking life to?
yes.
Is this what I need mid-show?
Probably not. But it's happening anyway.
Oh, jeez. Thanks for the update. But I should be talking about men's facial expressions when they're taking dumps in their pants, their wives are not.
Is that what yours looks like?
Maybe it'd be better if you had the dialing music.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a little bit more soothing. Maybe she'll answer then.
Calling the tea house.
The tea house. Where's the dialing music?
She's at a crowbar to break into the new car right now.
Oh, wow. Hey. She's self-sufficient.
Hello?
She got in.
You all right? Everything all right? We doing good? How are you?
We're great, honey.
Okay. Heard it.
Hey, I wanted to let you know something.
What's that now?
Oh, man. The test came back.
I really have a bad connection. Bye. I really have a very strong impression I didn't want to hear.
You feel those little bumps on your anus?
Hang up on her, Terry, because I said bye. Pasty, call her back.
She's in mid-sentence telling you something. I have something to tell you.
She knows I'm just playing around. It's a radio show, huh?
Right.
What do you think she was going to tell me?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she found the keys.
Your penis enlargement brochure is in.
The kid came today.
Do I need to hear that, Terry?
We can start pumping it up at 12. God.
I guarantee you, whatever she was going to throw out there would have been embarrassing to me, and I don't need to hear that. I don't need to be embarrassed.
Well,
I'm a
no.
very fragile guy.
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't embarrass you.
I break down at the crack of a stick, huh?
Yeah, the straight stick.
Yes. I know her, Terry, and I know she's not happy that we've been talking about her locking her keys in her car, and she's going to throw out something there that I didn't want to hear.
Maybe she found the keys and said, honey, see, you don't have to worry about it.
She didn't find the keys. She would have been long gone if she found the keys.
Well, maybe she...
Long gone to her divorce attorney.
Maybe she would have said, you know what, honey, I just love you.
Well, that goes without saying.
You're such a lovable guy.
I am very lovable.
By now?
You're saying that in a facetious way, and I'm saying
it sounds like
Terry,
it,
I am so easy to love, and I am just adorable and pleasure to be around.
I know.
Just after 10.
Just after 10.
You're saying I'm not adorable to be around right now?
Well, sometimes you get a little angry.
But we all
like I
do,
can
right?
sense happening now.
She sounded fine. We can move on.
Yeah.
But she was trying to tell you something.
Yes, she was.
Thought it was, I didn't hear you say bye, but apparently you did.
Call her back to say bye.
I said bye.
Okay.
I can play it back the tape.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We all right?
And we're fine.
Okay.
I want to hear about more facial expressions there.
Well, I think you've run the gamut right now.
Killing me not knowing. I gotta take a whiz.
Wow. Thanks for the information.
Well, I'm completely thrown off now.
Okay.
I had a focus today. I don't know what the hell it was on, but I was on something.
You were focused.
I was focused.
Right.
Now I'm just absolutely out of focus. You ever see an out of focus T-Man? It's a damn sight, Terry. You don't want to see it.
So the pee will put you right back in focus?
That pee will do everything it needs to do.
Oh, yeah.
Let me, since we have working phones, also open up the phone lines for those who may be having relationship issues, Terry. As I look at the calendar, lo and behold, it's a Relationship Wednesday, don't you know?
Wow.
Yes.
All righty.
1-866-663-T-MAN is the number to call, don't you know? 1-866-663-T-MAN. I am opening up every line we have.
Because the phones work now, thanks to Pasty.
Yes. Woo! And if you have a maybe non-attentive person who is in your world, I have the answer to that. 1-866-663-T-MAN, or whatever your relationship problem is, I have the answer to that. I am the answer king.
So the good doctor is in
The
today.
doctor provides answers, Terry, and he does it at no charge.
Wow.
How many doctors do you know like that?
0. Actually, only one, and it's you, Tim.
You know one doctor like that, and it's me.
That's right.
Just don't ask me where your wallet is.
Or your keys.
Or your keys. It's 411 for that.
The T-Man.
Let's see how many phone calls we can get to, Terry. 1-866-663-T-MAN.
Okay.
Anything that's going on in your world sounds good to me. Sound good to you, Terry?
Sounds great to me.
1-866-663-T-MAN. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is this? How can we be of some service this morning?
Brandy.
Brandy.
Yes.
And you're driving in the car, Brandy?
Huh?
Are you in your car, Brandy?
Yes.
And where are you headed this morning?
I am going to go get my ultrasound done.
Your ultrasound. I imagine you're pregnant. Is that right?
Yes.
And how far along are you, Brandy?
I am about second trimester, so I'm about 15 weeks.
Congratulations.
Do you know what you're having yet, or you find out today, or what's the deal on that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, big day. What about the man who's responsible for this child? Is he in the picture? Is he married to you, or is that too much of a stretch? Is he going to the ultrasound with you? What's the deal? When's the paternity test? Oh, jeez, he's going with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't hear him in the car. Is he in the car?
He's driving.
Oh, he's driving. Okay, so how can we help you on a very special and big day for you?
He won't sleep with another woman.
Oh, jeez.
What?
That bastard.
Did I hear her?
The nerve of him, Terry. Oh, well, okay, so you're driving to your ultrasound with your unborn child in tow, and you want us to be aware that your husband, that selfish bastard of a man that he is, will not sleep with a woman under any circumstances. He will not sleep with another woman.
He thinks it's a trap.
A trap.
Well,
You're demanding, you're requesting and demanding that he have sex with another woman as you carry his child, and he thinks that you may be setting him up for something that he doesn't need in his life right now.
Yeah.
All right. Explain the particulars of this whole situation, because this is maybe not a new one, Terry, but it's a relatively new one if it's not a new one.
Yeah.
All right?
I would say so.
Well, I'm bisexual.
Oh, jeez.
And so we've kind of...
Does that mean the baby is too, Terry?
You know, if I sleep with a woman, he's got to be there and watch thing.
Yes.
So I figured because I'm pregnant, there will be a certain time in the pregnancy where I won't be able to fulfill him. So I was going to be the bigger woman and be nice.
Well, you are the big woman now. You're the big woman now, whether you like it or not. But go ahead, yes. And you were going to bring home a woman for him, and you want him to... You want him to bring her the ruckus. You want to sit in a chair while you watch your man have sex with another woman, penetrating every orifice he could ever find, and he thinks he may be being set up.
Yeah.
Well,
he thinks it's a trap.
The reality is, Brandy, wearing the braided chain, that he may be being set up whether you realize it or not. Even though you're saying all these things, all nice and honky-dory, you may find as you sit in that chair, and he may already know more about you than you know about yourself, you may find that you get a little steamed up with anger watching your husband doing some other woman who's hotter than you, and he's doing...
Oh, he's not my husband.
Oh, well, whatever he is.
Yeah, T-Man, jeez.
God, are you crazy?
Your boyfriend. The guy who is going to be the father of your child.
Right, not even boyfriend, probably.
Okay, not even boyfriend.
Wow,
this casual sex thing of yours. Is he your boyfriend or not?
Boyfriend.
Would you consider him a serious boyfriend or no?
Yes.
Okay. This serious boyfriend
That was
of yours.
a nice pause, though.
Do you love him?
Huh?
Oh, jeez. Do you... What was the word again, Terry?
Love.
I'm not that young.
Do you love him?
Yes, I do.
All right, you're in love with the man. All
I
right.
trust him.
Do you love him?
Yeah, there's a difference between love and just sex.
Okay, we're not getting into the particulars between love and sex. I'm just asking you if you love him, and you say yes. So whether you have a marriage certificate or not, you're having the man's child, you're his girlfriend, and you love him. So my point is still there. You may find sitting in that chair that this man that you love, when you're actually now in the process of witnessing him having sex with another woman and doing her well and hearing her moan and seeing her VJ juice spraying in every direction, you may find that you don't like this too much. He's got to hear this in 7-second delay, Terry. Turn your radio down and answer my question.
And your question was?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
What about the possibilities of that? You say he's not being set up, and I say that even though you say that, it may be a setup after all.
Oh, what if I get mad at him?
You may find yourself very jealous and angry when you see him having sex with another woman, whether you realize that at this point, right now, or not.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little jealous. I mean, he gets to have sex with a woman, I just get to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I can already tell it's going to turn bad.
Yeah. Whoa.
But you want to make this date happen. You want to set it in stone. You want to write it in your calendar. You want to put the wheels in motion, and he's not interested.
I just want to know that if it's a possibility happening.
If this,
I got made porn and stuff. I don't want it to be broken. Like, you don't remember.
If he doesn't go without sex for a week,
it.
he'll be fine.
He doesn't give birth, does he? Why would his be broken?
Right, yeah.
First of all, we had to dump half the things she said because she swore it on the air, Terry. Mm-hmm. Okay, so most people didn't even hear what she said. But what's the difference? Yes. All right. You want to make this happen, and he's not having it. He's not interested. Is he interested, or is he completely uninterested?
He's completely uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
good for
only
him.
Actually, that is good for him. But is it only because he thinks he's being set up, or is it because he truly loves you and he knows that you're carrying his child and he doesn't want to disrespect you? Because he looks at it as a disrespectful thing to the woman he loves who's bearing his child.
Put him on the line. He's right there, right? Put him on the phone.
Oh, here, they want to talk to you.
They want to talk to me.
Yeah, jeez. Kid's got a bright future.
Yeah.
Hey, today we found out you were a boy.
Oh, it is.
Hello?
A big day for you, huh, sir? I mean, not as big a day as apparently we're trying to set up here, but a big day nonetheless.
That's a big day.
As you head to the ultrasound where you're going to find out the sex of your child. Is that right? Is that what today is? Yes. It's pretty exciting for you?
Yeah, scary and exciting, but...
Scary and exciting. Do you have any children yet or no?
No.
So this is an extra large day, Terry.
Yes.
And yet still not nearly as big as the day trying to be set up by his own loving girlfriend, Terry. Your girlfriend has made it clear that she wants to make sure you are taken care of, sir. Your girlfriend wants you to know that she has no ill feelings towards what she is trying to set up for you. She's just interested in your massive amounts of pleasure.
Yes, and how many Springer shows started out that way?
Oh, jeez. Well, I tried to make her aware that even though she doesn't feel it right now, she may be sitting in that chair filled with rage when she sees you having sex with another woman. But she seems like the mellow type. She seems like the pretty laid-back type that may not be a strong possibility, and you just may have to take your chances, dude.
Well, she's gone through and argued with me to bring home a woman to join us.
Mm-hmm.
And I still see that whole Springer show saying, it started out with a threesome, and now I want to kill my boyfriend.
I see. So is it, as Terry pointed out, that maybe you're just as in love as a guy can get, and you're trying to be respectful of the woman carrying your child, and you don't want to have sex with another woman, or you just...
Oh, hell no.
I do love her. I do love her unconditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm whipped. All right.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is.
Whipped by a woman who's trying to throw you into another vagina. Amazing. Amazing, Terry. I think
that is.
Saying it all now.
Wow.
So are you contemplating doing this and you're just needing a boost from us, or this is out of the question?
No, this is like...
is it out of the question, yes or no?
Yes.
It's out of the question, so it's a futile effort for us even to talk to you about this. You're not changing your mind.
I'm not having... No.
You don't even want to see the girl first?
No, because then I'm going to get myself in trouble, and then I'm going to be sleeping on the floor for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
let's get some... Yeah, I want
to bring up a good point, because first of all, she is pregnant, so her hormones are, crazy.
Out of whack, and she may not know what she's thinking, Terry?
Right.
Come on, women's hormones don't get that out of whack, that they don't know what they're thinking to the capacity that, I want you to sleep with another woman. Oh, wait, that was just the hormones talking.
If that's the case, I'm knocking up Megan tonight.
She has also admitted that, yes, she has a little bit of a jealousy streak in her.
Yeah, he's knocking up Megan tonight. There's another one in front of her. What was that?
Terry never listens.
Oh,
no, I don't.
All right, you know what? Nobody listens. 1-866-663-T-MAN. We want to listen to you and your reaction to this very unique situation of the man who's driving with his pregnant girlfriend to their ultrasound where they find out the sex of their baby, and all during the course of the commute, she's trying to convince him to have sex with another woman while she watches, Terry?
Well, what makes... I mean, we all know that you can have intercourse and have sex up until a certain point in your pregnancy, so why is she pushing this?
She's pushing this because the day will come where she's not going to be comfortable having sex anymore, and he can continue to have this free-for-all with this other woman that she feels comfortable with, Terry. It's an amazing situation she is carving out for him, and he is taking the I have no interest angle. Mm-hmm. Is that his best move here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely.
Well, let's explore that on the phone lines with this very, very happy couple. 1-866-663-T-MAN. Let's see what some people's reaction is. You're on the air with the happy couple.
Hey, hey, man, you need to do it so that way you can do it and get it out of your system, so that way it doesn't become a problem later.
Well, the man maybe he's gotten it out of his system in his life, sir. Is this something you've gotten out of your system as far as sex with other women, or no?
Yeah.
You're out. It's out.
When I found her, I knew I was in love with her, and I knew she was the one I wanted to be with.
How about a man with that take on his relationship? How about a man with that take on the way he's going to go about his fidelity, and yet he's the one who has the woman who is almost forcing him to have sex outside of their relationship.
Right. You will have sex.
How does that relationship work, though?
Well,
Isn't her feeling that way?
Isn't irony always ironic, Terry?
But I think that, like I said, it all sounds well and good right now, but it's not.
Well, let me ask you this. If it's so well and good, Terry.
It sounds
If it's so hunky-be-dory, If it's so perfection-like,
I've been hunky but never Dory.
oh jeez.
try it.
Well then, why hasn't this man proposed to this woman who he knocked up so conveniently, Terry?
I don't know.
Why aren't you getting married to this woman you found and impregnated, sir?
Because I believe that when I propose to her, it should be on bended knee, and should be something she remembers, not than just...
And your knees don't bend right now?
Yeah, I'm getting an operation to bend my knees in a month.
Doesn't want her to think it's just because of the baby.
Because of the baby.
Aha. So you don't want to make it seem like it's a shotgun kind of wedding situation.
No, it's. I was just raised by a single mother, and when you propose to a woman, you're on your bended knee with ring in hand.
Yes.
And it's not something you do. You just look over in the passenger seat of the car and say, you want to get married?
I'm not saying you should do it right now, sir, but hey, I mean...
So you want the gun to already be fired when you propose?
How long have you guys been together prior to the pregnancy?
4 weeks.
About a year and a half now.
So within that time frame...
So you have plans to propose to this woman after the baby is born? Is that on your docket, sir? Is that on the radar screen or what?
Before.
Before? Oh, so you're going to get engaged before the baby's born. You're just waiting for the right time to have the ring in your hand and the bended knees working.
Yes.
I see.
That's cute.
All right. So, kind of a wavering answer for some reason. I'm not sure I got all of that, Terry, the whole philosophy there.
He's waiting to see how this threesome thing works out.
Let's go back to the phone. You're on the air with the happy couple.
They're so happy.
He's about to get jellied up in the stomach.
Jellied up? That sounds really nice.
Well, that's what they do, Terry.
Well, I know,
I was there.
but...
Maybe they could do it with the ultrasound person.
You're on. Yeah, maybe the ultrasound woman will be hot.
Hey, by the way, you want to join in?
That's kind of an interesting little way of going on as a couple as they are right now, Terry. Every woman they come across, they have to discuss whether she'd be a good threesome material.
She's a candidate.
I have more problems keeping her in a conversation and stop looking at women than she does at me.
You're on the air with the happy couple. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah, I got a problem with what she's saying, because I've had that same situation happen to me, and it ended up being a good thing that I turned it down, because after I found out everything, it ended up, there was a setup, and...
Really? So
I'm glad that...
Your girlfriend was setting you up when it was all said and done, even though she made it very clear that this is something she wants, just like this female caller somewhere in that car is?
Exactly.
It can be a setup when it's all said and done.
Exactly.
But I still say take your chances.
Good odds, what?
Hey, there is a chance. Hey, at the end of the day, it's a setup, Terry, but I say take a chance.
You don't want to be with somebody who's going to set you up anyway.
No, it really
So if
don't.
it is, then you may as well just go through with it.
You're on the air.
Good morning.
Yes.
I just have a couple questions. First of all, how old is this girl?
How old is your girlfriend, sir?
She's 24.
24.
Oh, my gosh. First of all,
Is that old? Wait, that's obviously older than you were expecting?
That is a little older than I expected. And I think this guy sounds really awesome, and I think that girl doesn't really love him, because I don't see how she could want her man that she loves, and she's carrying his child, to sleep with anyone other than herself.
Does that hit your mind, sir, that you have to wonder about how much she loves you? She's trying to toss you into the first VJ she can find, or what?
No.
And if the shoe was
You don't question her level of love for you because she's trying to make you have sex, pretty much make you have sex with another woman when you've made it clear you're not interested.
It's ridiculous.
You don't question anything about that, sir.
I trust her.
It's not about trust. It's about the level of love. And this caller is pointing out that you may not be loved in the right way because she's trying to pawn you off.
But he also pointed out that he loves her unconditionally, so really it doesn't matter as far as he is concerned what her level of love is anyway.
Well, I think as much unconditional love as you have for a person, Terry, if their level of love for you is just like way down there on the level of love scale, there goes your unconditional love. I mean, it's called Stalkerville if your love is unconditional and the other person doesn't love you.
Well, I understand that.
Well, she loves me all right. She's going to love me if she doesn't love me right now.
But it sounds like that she...
But that's not the case. She does love him.
Right.
And yet, she loves him so much, Terry, she's willing to share.
Yeah, she is.
She just wants him to be fulfilled. She loves him.
Sir, are you afraid that maybe your performance level is not going to be there if you're being watched by your girlfriend while you have sex with another woman, or you could make it happen in big-time fashion?
No, I don't worry about that at all.
So if you were to go through with this, and you had your girlfriend in a chair watching you have sex with another woman, you would make that woman feel every bit of you.
Wow.
We could even feel it.
Is that what you're saying? Because I don't know. Maybe a lot of men wouldn't be able to make that happen with their wife or their girlfriend sitting in a chair watching.
Pregnant big belly?
Pregnant big belly. Your son or your daughter sitting there watching too, and you're supposed to make it happen? And you're telling me that doesn't worry you at all?
No.
This is
I
your
had a
daddy
very
screaming in
open
ecstasy.
sexual life before I got together with her.
So why are you closing this past history of the open sexual life? Why are you closing a lot of those doors?
Because I found the person that makes me happy. She supports me emotionally in every way I could possibly dream of. So why keep going out and looking for something when I have...
You don't have to. Your wife brings it to you. A silver platter.
He sounds so dreamy, though. He's saying all the right stuff.
Man, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's almost not believable. He's singing so perfectly.
Fantasy land.
How
man.
far are you away from your ultrasound? What time's your appointment?
Appointment's at 9.
Oh.
Have you said things to her like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go without sex and all this kind of stuff? I mean, why does she think you need something?
That's why she thinks. She wants to be sexually satisfied.
She's just very giving. Put her back on the phone. Put her back on the phone, please.
Talk to the giving woman.
But he'll be okay.
Yeah, it sounds like he'll be just
Hello.
fine.
You're just very giving.
Huh?
Are you the complete non-jealous type, or do you have some jealous bones in your body?
No, I'm not jealous at all.
You're not the jealous type at all.
No, actually, when we go out, he has more of a problem. He'll be talking to me, and I'll be pointing out girls' butts.
But are you pointing out these girls to get a reaction from your boyfriend, so you can see where he stands?
No, I've just always been like that.
And if
even before him.
What are you wearing?
Wow.
Waiting for an answer. What do you got on as you head for your ultrasound this morning?
Huh?
What do you have on today?
Jeans and a black shirt.
To go well with the jelly.
Are they elastic waist jeans?
Yeah, sexy.
Oh, yeah. She's only 15 weeks along. When's your due date?
Probably February, March.
Now, if he is, for some reason, he gives in and he says, okay, I'll have sex with another woman, he's able to have full range of access to that woman? There's nothing off limits, or is there?
Full range, whatever he wants to do.
Really?
I just know that most men.
So he turns to you. He turns to you in the chair and says, "Okay, she really is looking for it in the butt." You're okay with that?
Wow. Okay, no, there's no butt sex.
Oh, okay. So there is a limitation.
So it's not full range.
Yeah. What?
He doesn't do the butt sex thing.
You've been working on that one too?
She's a downer. He won't have sex with other women, and he won't do that?
Gosh, he's kind of a stand-up guy.
What a great
that
call.
Sucks.
What a great call, Terry.
Well,
Should have moved on other calls a long time ago, but I can't get rid of them. All right, so where are we going with this? What's the next move? It sounds like your boyfriend is saying all the right things. He's in love with you. He doesn't want to disrespect you by having sex with another woman. What's your next move?
I guess he wins. I'm not gonna force him to. It's just, I know most men.
That'd be kind of cool if you forced him to, Terry.
Men don't you cheat on their? I'm not saying that he would, but it's
But you
most
want
men do cheat on their women when they're pregnant because
Most
they're not
do?
satisfied. So I want to make sure that
Where
doesn't
did you get
happen
that
later.
stat?
So that's your main motivation, because you want to prevent him from going out and cheating on you like most men do when their wives are pregnant or when their girlfriends are pregnant.
Well, it's not just that, but I mean, yeah, that.
What book was that in?
I would rather be there and know that I'm watching.
What to expect when you're expecting?
Taking care of.
Expect
so
a
he
new girl.
doesn't run out and have to do that.
Okay, so you are still sticking with the open invitation that he has available to him to have sex if he so gets inclined to change his mind. It's still out there for him.
Yes.
Okay, just as long as he knows that. And there it is. Why don't you call us back and let us know how this ultrasound goes?
All right.
If you're done before 10 o'clock, we'll take the call. If not, we'll look forward to it tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right, Brandy.
Thank you.
Good luck to you on the ultrasound.
All right. Thanks.
All right, bye. There they go.
Most men, huh? That was interesting.
Terry hated hearing that.
Well, no,
Been pregnant five times.
no, if that's the case, then I
Or
guess
4
like
times,
Steven, then he's would be considered most men, and I guess that's what Amy has to look forward to.
Wow. Terry's been cheated on way more than 4 times.
Oh,
but
yeah, I have.
I don't agree that most men, obviously, cheat on their pregnant girlfriends or wives. That'd be a damn shame if most men did that.
At least wait till after they have the kid, and then they start up again.
That's when mine all occurred.
Yeah, and you're not really pregnant until week number 12, so you can do it before that, too.
Whoa!
Well, you gotta get pregnant first trimester, Terry.
Sure.
Yeah.
But how does somebody start thinking stuff like that and then rule their lives based on crap like that? I don't get it. Dumb.
So you're saying it all stemmed from her insecurity, Stephen?
Oh, yeah. I mean, for her to think that and then rule her life because of that, it's stupid.
I would agree with
You're calling her an insecure woman. Some may call her a very secure woman for allowing access to her boyfriend to screw whoever he so pleases.
But not for the reason that she's doing it.
I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying some people may offer that, Stephen.
Those people are also
stupid.
Wow.
And now it'd be a damn shame, Stephen. He seems to be getting worked up here, Terry.
Yeah, he's a little sensitive.
He wishes he had
It's
a
not
woman.
sensitive. No, I just think it just baffles me that people can hear, oh, well, most men cheat, so I may as well.
I can only screw my wife.
I should just present them with all these women.
Would it be a damn shame and maybe a little bit unfortunate for the unborn child if he was being carried or she was being carried by an insecure woman?
Well, I'm sure lots of insecure women carry babies, but if there's a woman who's
saying most women out there are insecure.
I actually didn't say that.
Well, you kind of did in a roundabout way.
Not really.
Okay. It's all right. Spoken from an insecure man.
Wow.
Or are you a secure man?
I think I'm one of the most secure that I know, or that are in this, or that are in this studio right now.
You're in a studio by yourself.
That's a big point.
The T-Man.
Let me go with some of these text pages. Are these the most recent text pages? Hello? Are these the most recent text pages?
Text pages.
Yes. Yeah, look into them. It's a new happening thing. All right, let me see what I got here. Somebody out there wrote the text page. That's why Stephen calls a man during a dilemma. I'm not sure what that means. Some kind of homosexual reference that Stephen can now handle in any way he decides.
Yeah.
Had a flat tire called Hot Shot.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Came to your rescue.
When was that?
A month ago.
Wow.
Because my little tire iron was broken.
Oh, and my big tire iron was working.
Okay, that.
Actually, it was my wife who had the flat tire.
Okay.
She called me. I called Scott.
You know what? Clarification is not needed here. Your little tire iron has been broken for some time. We've known about that. Anyhow. All right, let's see what else we got here. T-Man, you're a lazy ass. You shouldn't have given tickets to that stupid bitch.
Oh.
What stupid bitch is he referring to?
Jenny woman?
Oh, the woman who won Global Import Domestic Car Show tickets?
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously, that person didn't like her.
Somebody writes, Terry Free is hot and I want her to call me.
Oh. Well, thank you, I guess.
What about the other part of his text page, Terry? His request for you to call him. He says you're hot and he wants you to call him. If you didn't hear the entire text page, that's the inflection I used, Terry.
Yes.
Terry Free is hot and I want her to call me.
Why is there more after that?
That's it.
Oh.
Should make his dream come true.
Hey, we can call him back here on the air.
All right, then. Little dialing music, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so calming.
Calling Terry's special friend.
I have a special friend now.
See me at Chopsticks this weekend.
Hey, sorry I missed you. This is Lewis. Give me a call back, and I'll get back with you.
Oh, jeez.
Record your message after the tone.
Yeah, I understand how it
To
works.
send a numeric page, press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up. Or for delivery
You mean I don't
options,
hold on all
press
day long?
9.
Well, hey there, Lewis. This is the T-Man. We got your text page that reads as follows. Terry Free is hot, and I want her to call me. And, well, we felt we should at least come through with the second part of your page there. And Terry is here.
Hi, Lewis.
And I'm sure has something to say to you. It's unfortunate you weren't able to answer the phone live and in color, but she's here nonetheless, and she wants to respond to your text page, I'm sure.
Thank you, Lewis, for the nice compliment, and I'm just returning your call as you requested.
And sex is scheduled for when, Terry?
No.
Oh, geez.
No sex scheduled.
Well, she was ready to bang you there, Lewis, but you did not answer the phone. And that's a damn shame. If he would have answered the phone, you would have set up sex for today, Terry?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Lewis.
Nooner, you missed out on.
Lewis, you missed out on a hell of a nooner. From what I hear about Terry's nooners, they are top o' the line.
Oh, yeah. She got a nice nooner.
Top o' the line, Lewis, but you didn't answer your phone, and, well, that pretty much puts the end to the prospects of that. What could have been, Lewis? What could have been?
Have a great day.
Take care. There goes Lewis, Terry.
Bye-bye, Lewis.
Of course, we can give him a second chance to answer your phone. I'm always into second chances, Terry. We can call him back up just for fun, and if he answers his phone, maybe you'd be willing to give him that nooner. Let's see what happens. A little dialing music, Stephen. Yeah, thank you so much.
By the way, your fingers never sounded better there, Stephen.
Thank you very much.
Call Lewis.
You really know how to tickle the ivories.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Let's see if, based on the message we left, Lewis is more inspired to pick up his phone.
Calling back Lewis.
Hello?
What happened?
Louie? Lewis? What happened?
I don't know.
Pace, did you pick up on the line I was phoning out on?
I'm on 11 right now.
That's the one I was called. Oh, no.
No.
What happened to Lewis?
I don't know.
Louie!
Hello?
Who's this? Who's this?
This is Kendall.
Oh, it is. All right, hang on, Kendall. You're not Lewis, and Terry is not going to be having sex with you today.
No.
Maybe.
No nooners.
Unless I call her back at the end of her phone. What happened to Louie?
I don't know.
Damn it. And one last chance. This is becoming a pain in the ass, this Lewis.
But for sex with Terry, actually, it's probably worth it.
Wow.
What's going on here?
Spit it out, Stephen.
It's amazing you're able to break into somewhere over the rainbow, Stephen, and still talk like that.
Yeah, well.
I love when you do that part.
Well, when you only know one song, it comes pretty easily.
Sex for Lewis. It's on the table. Nooner with T-Free.
Hey, sorry I missed you. This is Lewis. Give me a call
Lewis
back.
sounds like he sent the call to voicemail quicker, Terry,
Yes. After the tone.
than last
To send a
time.
numeric page, press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up, or for delivery options, press 9.
It's a damn shame, Lewis. Why do you set up pretty much here in the studio with your text page of Terry is hot and I want her to call me? We immediately make the logical jump to sex at noon with Terry Free, and now not only are you not answering your phone, but it sounds like you pushed off when you saw our call and sent us to voicemail, Lewis, when we're throwing nooners out there for you, Louie.
The wizard sleeve and nooners.
Oh!
Hey, not everyone's got the arm to fit the sleeve.
Well,
she was a little nervous.
Maybe that's what it came down to for Lewis. He doesn't have the stuffing for the sleeve.
Right.
It's a damn shame when listeners can't come through like that, but that's okay. Right. All right. Let's go back to the phones. What do you say?
Okay.
Yes, you're on the air. Good morning.
Did you like Lewis?
Oh, jeez. I think I like Lewis. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, who's this?
This is Giovanni.
This is who now?
Giovanni.
Giovanni?
Giovanni?
Yeah, Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Oh.
Yes.
Good
You should be a supermodel with that name.
Puerto Rican. That's a Puerto Rican name.
Either a Puerto Rican or a supermodel. Take your pick. Giovanni, how can we be of help today?
Hey, man, so you guys are touching on the relationship issue. I thought I'd call in and just put my 2 cents in.
All right.
My question, Mr. E-Man, since you're all-knowing, super intelligent.
That is an understatement, but go ahead, yes.
Hey, I just got, my girlfriend just broke up with me last night.
Last night? So we're fresh off the presses with this breakup.
Wow.
How do you dump a Giovanni, Terry?
Yeah, how do you? Kind of tough to do. But obviously, she got it done.
She apparently was able to find a way to dump a Giovanni.
Yeah.
Wow. Giovanni, how long had you been going out with this girl?
Like 7 months.
7 months. And what was the reason she gave for breaking up with you just last night?
Well, she said that she's confused. She doesn't know what her heart wants. There's this guy in the foreground.
Her heart wasn't so confused that she didn't figure out how to break up with you.
Obviously, that's what I say.
I mean, if you're confused and you don't know what your heart wants, don't you kind of languish and not do any breaking up, Terry?
Yeah, probably. You just kind of keep on going to kind of find out if your heart's gonna...
breaking up with someone seems unconfused and very directional.
Right.
Well, the heart knew that.
Heart says, no more Giovanni.
So how do you accept that she's confused and doesn't know where she's going if she's breaking up with you in such a clear fashion, Giovanni?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Because I truly... This was my first girlfriend. I truly fell head over heels. I was
first girlfriend? How old are you, Giovanni?
22, man.
22, and this is your first legitimate, real, and true girlfriend?
Exactly, buddy.
Is she the first girl that, like, you've ever had sex with, or no?
No, man. I choose not to.
You've had sex with tons of women, but this is the first girl that you've ever called girlfriend.
Sure, yeah.
Well, I'm asking, how many women would you say you've had sex with, Giovanni?
I am a virgin.
You're a virgin?
Wow.
Yes, I am.
So you've never had sex with anybody?
With that name?
Hey, that should be Carl. Don't be hating.
Pasty Dave the Virgin makes sense.
Right.
But Giovanni?
Pasty Giovanni the Virgin? Not working.
Puerto Rican Giovanni the Virgin?
Right.
Yeah, it's
all right.
my personal
Okay, so you're a 22-year-old virgin, and you had a relationship with this girl for 7 months. Do you get a sense that maybe your strong ties to virginity may have come into play here as far as her breaking up with you, that she maybe needed to be sexed up just a little bit?
Actually, it would seem that way, but she's actually more into being a virgin herself. And since, honestly, I had unconditional love for her, I said, it's all good. I respect what you want, and,
So you were two people who were very devout to your virginity, and yet she, after finding a 22-year-old virgin to spend time with and treat her right, were you treating her right, Giovanni?
Absolutely.
And yet
I'm going to the University of Washington and getting my master's in
And yet
business.
with all that as the case, Terry, she still felt the need to break up with Giovanni. Did you do anything that may be considered unpure as far as her standpoint that may have turned her off, Giovanni?
Absolutely not.
No.
I actually took 2 flights. I haven't slept in about 48 hours. It's my birthday today. I took 2 flights to London to come meet her just as a surprise because I've been gone for about 9 weeks on trips, and obviously I've seen her sporadically because I travel with with that company, and obviously I came back from Europe, and I took 2 layover flights to see her as a surprise. I saw her, and she gave me the birthday present yesterday that she didn't want to go out anymore.
Not the best way to bring in the 22nd-year-old 22nd birthday, Terry?
No, not at all. Especially
Well, could there have been so much traveling, Giovanni? Could there have been so much absence as far as you're concerned in her to the point where she felt that she wasn't being attended to and kind of lost that love and feeling for you, Giovanni? Is that coming to play at all, or what?
Actually, no. Actually, I am the type that every day from where I was in Europe, I would call her up and I would send her flowers every other week, and I was...
But is that good enough now, Giovanni, or is that not good enough? Maybe it's nice to send flowers, maybe it's nice to get the phone call, but she needs the Giovanni presence.
We need more.
And it wasn't there. Is that something you have to consider, or no?
You have a strong point. I agree. Obviously, I mean, I saw her like 1 or 2 days before I left, and obviously this is my biggest block of me being gone.
Well, I'm sure you asked for a reason. You must have asked something as far as this hitting you out of nowhere. What did she give you as far as an explanation as far as why she was breaking up with you?
She says, because obviously she has a past. She has a past with this one guy, and obviously before she said this is what she said. Before she can give her heart to me, she's going to go ahead and see if, she wants to close a chapter in her life and with this past character.
Because she's confused.
Yeah.
And she wants to get sorted out her feelings with a past guy. Well, I don't know. Terry, you get those feelings sorted out before you spend 7 months with Giovanni, who's a 22-year-old virgin flying all over the world.
Yes.
Obviously, well,
jet setter
I mean, we
he
were
is
great
already.
until like a couple of days ago, and she said it sporadically. She thought it was a fluke, but she still feels that she still has emotions for this guy.
Well, she better recognize those emotions before you toy with a 22-year-old virgin via the Giovanni flying all over the world, Terry.
Does she feel bad about it? I mean, was she remorseful?
Excuse me?
Do you get the sense there was genuine remorse? Maybe she was showing remorse, but if you're able to read between the lines and be intuitive, was it real remorse she was showing when she was telling you this information that was breaking your heart on your freaking birthday?
I honestly do feel it was real remorse.
You do feel it was real remorse?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
How long was she with this previous boyfriend?
They've been on and off for a couple of years. I don't know the guy, so I can't say anything about him, so I'll just keep my mouth shut to myself.
Even though you don't know him, do you think you should fight him?
Huh?
Even though you don't know the guy, you think you should confront the guy and maybe try to lay him out or what?
Dude, I'm 6'5", 250 pounds. I'm a big Hispanic. And so
Big Giovanni.
Well, that sounds like you got something working for you there. Do you think maybe you need to pummel this guy or no?
No, it doesn't sound like he's too much of a, fighter type.
You're not the fighter type, Giovanni?
Absolutely not. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You can be both, you know.
He's Mr. Romance. Let me sweep you off your feet there.
I'm a lover and I'm a fighter, and I suck at both, but I am, Terry.
I mean, I try. Obviously, this is my first time. I try to be everything that's not stereotypical of a man. Obviously, being a brute. Obviously, being gone on work. So I did this because I need to pay for my college.
Can you believe what you're hearing this morning, Terry?
No, I can't.
Can you believe the heartache this man must be going through on his birthday? The man sounds like we've had two men back to back that seem like they're saying all the damn right things to the point where I'm ready to throw up.
Wow. Here, let me get you a bucket.
Giovanni sounds like the nicest guy in the world.
He does. But I have
and
to
yet,
say,
the nicest guy in the world has his heart broken this morning, Terry. What doesn't add up here?
Well, they always say all the good guys always finish last. That kind of thing. And,
do you believe in that philosophy, Giovanni?
Absolutely not, because obviously
the nice guy will win out in the end. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
well, but the other thing too, and I understand that.
You're not a nice guy, Gilbert. Shut up.
He's Mr. Romance and everything, and maybe that was a little overwhelming for her. Getting flowers every other day and things like that was a little much.
Every day. It was every other week. I mean,
he made phone calls every day or every other day, and he sent flowers regularly, Terry.
Yeah.
I wanted to make know that the relationship wasn't getting boring. I wanted to make things fresh, and I just wanted to make her feel that, hey, I'm truly in love with you, even though I'm half a world away.
And now where are you, Giovanni? What's your next move?
The next move right now, like I said, my family owns a chain of companies. People depend on me, so I have to put my emotions aside.
So you're going to throw yourself into your work.
Wow, that's too bad.
You're going to drown your...
No. Just until 5 o'clock, and then it goes back to figuring out what the hell I'm going to do. So, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm calling you, man.
Well, no, that's not a bad idea when you're truly distressed about a relationship that you have no control over, and it sounds like you have no control over this situation.
Absolutely not.
Throwing yourself into your work may be the best therapy you could find right now until you figure out where she's at as far as her freaking head.
Well, but
and if she's at a point where she's really not ready to do what you need to have done for you in your very emotional relationship, Giovanni, you got to move on to the next situation.
Right.
I mean, you can't do things you can't do anything about, right? Makes a lot of sense. You can't control things that you can't control, Terry.
And obviously, she, like you said, she has been on and off with this previous boyfriend for a number of years, so she's having a hard
let
time.
him be happy.
And that's what I'm saying. So obviously,
she'll come crawling back, and Giovanni
it'll probably be too late.
Giovanni will have moved on, and she'll have lost a great guy.
Right.
So
honestly, I'm going to college to better myself. I'm trying to, like I said, my dad's an entrepreneur, and I want to, follow his footsteps. And like I said, I'm a virgin. I have high standards, and I'm
virgin and a half, Terry. The bottom line is, women will toy with you no matter who the hell you are.
Really?
Oh, really?
Well, it sounds like you, in some fashion, whether she did it purposely or not, she still, nonetheless, at the end of the day, toyed with your mind, Giovanni.
And heart.
And your freaking heart that is now just trying to...
But she said this, that she just wants, I always put it as she wants to take a little journey. She wants to figure out who...
You know what? You shouldn't be hanging around for her little journeys. You're not there to wait for her when her journey is done. You're not a little sideline boy who sticks around until she's figured out where her journey is going to lead her. You got more going for you than that, Giovanni.
You're a man, damn it.
You deserve better. You're an emotional guy. You have emotions that need to be taken care of, too. She's not the only person in this freaking world.
Well, you are an intelligent man, and I will take your word for it.
That is so true,
granted.
Giovanni.
He should have women in every port in Europe that he travels to all the time.
Well,
Doesn't
he
sound
may
like
find
that's
the right
Giovanni's
person.
style, but there
Well, the
is...
thing is, obviously, like, the reason I'm really, right now, I can't express so much emotion because I've just been crying for the past 24 hours.
Okay, you don't have to throw that out, Giovanni. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
Giovanni,
like,
there was...
my trip to Europe,
But you know,
I
your
have many,
first
many
love is-
opportunities.
It sounds like you have a lot going for you, Giovanni, to the point where you will not have difficulty finding another person to be with, spend time with, to enjoy life with, and to share your emotions with, Giovanni.
Right.
All right?
No, I think
I'm not saying that you shouldn't give her maybe a little bit of time to figure out what this stupid journey is going to be about, but you're not going to sit around for weeks. You're not going to sit around for months waiting for her to figure out where her journey ends up. All right?
No, that is true. I mean, I told her I'll wait for her, but I can't guarantee how long
Yo,
I
give
will.
her a nice 3-day pass.
That's it, 3 days?
Maybe a week.
Yeah, I
But
think I need to
nothing
take
longer?
another vacation.
Giovanni, I hope you call us back and let us know how things are.
T-Man, you got it. I'll call you back.
It's good to know you're out there.
All right.
Take care, sir.
Good luck.
Yes. Giovanni, Terry.
I felt
If not, Pasty holds these Virgin Anonymous meetings on weekends. You can look forward to those.
Yes.
Refreshments, Xbox.
Pasty, you do provide refreshments, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
The T-Man. Number 1 in the afternoon. With power. Eric Power. To the people.
Yes. How about a little up my nose? Oh, dear.
Wow.
I wonder what flavored it.
How about a little under my eyes? How about a little over here? Behind my ears? Okay, well, let's see what we have as far as text pages. It seems that people are commenting on Giovanni, the last caller, Terry. Somebody writes, he seems too nice, too good to be true. He needs to find someone that's going to be down to give him her all, and I'm that woman.
Of course.
Okay. Bobby writes, Giovanni sounds like the biggest loser I've ever heard. Please get him off the line immediately.
Wow.
T-Man, he sounds hot. You should give him my number. I can make him forget all about that girl. All right.
I'm gay.
I did. Oh, wait, I didn't notice they're all on gay phone number. Somebody writes, I like Puerto Ricans, and Giovanni sounds hot. Please. Tell him to give out his number over the air. Okay. Somebody in the wizard sleep. Sorry for resetting my face. Angela and Megan are hot, and I want them both to call me.
Feel free.
Wow.
What else we got here? T-Man, okay. You need an Asian chick. T-Man, you need an Asian chick. That's what I need in my life is an Asian
Yeah,
chick.
you
Terry.
need a damn
Right.
Asian chick.
Because for just
Damn
the
it.
entire show that I do, I'm staring an Asian chick right in the face, and then I go home to my Asian wife. But I need an Asian chick.
Yeah,
Terry.
you do.
I don't get enough Asian in my life.
No, you don't.
It's unbelievable how much I'm lacking in Asian.
Hey, you look at the websites all day, you go to teriyaki, it never ends.
My life really is a never-ending stream of Asians. I just need one time to look at a woman and think, man, she could be a good driver. I need it one time.
Wow. Oh.
No, come on, Terry. You know I'm playing. Okay, what else needs to be done here? Okay, Kendall's been sitting on hold a long time. How are you, Kendall? Kendall had a tough weekend, as you remember, Terry. We should be dealing with her and her emotions right now.
That's right. She's in a very
Yes.
fragile state.
Kendall, honestly, is the last American girl I remember looking at. Kendall.
Hi.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing a little bit better this morning.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. Hey, did we come to any new conclusions, any new evidence fall into line as far as whether your boyfriend cheated on you or not over this past weekend?
No, well, there's no new evidence.
We're
I don't
still
think I'll
dealing with
ever
a-
really know the truth.
We're still dealing with an unaccounted condom wrapper in your boyfriend's bathroom,
Yeah.
and no explanation as to how or why it was there.
Absolutely none.
And you had conversations with your boyfriend yesterday? You had a get-together? You had any of the above?
Yeah, he took me out to dinner last night, and then I went home.
Is that all it takes, Terry?
Mm-hmm. Just a little dinner and a...
Throw a little Wendy's down her throat and she's good?
Yeah.
In college, it's a big deal.
Jumper.
Oh, what did you say, son? I didn't know you were so high class, so upscale.
Wow, big meal for you.
Yeah, I can bring it home for the rest of the week.
Yes. Bring me the plate as big as a Firestone and let me chow it down. I didn't know he was rolling like that. He's taking you to the claim jumper.
Well, you know.
Yes.
She's got it like that.
He jumped your claim a long time ago. Oh, maybe not.
No,
Okay.
it's just a little dinner.
Okay, well, it sounds like things are starting to settle out, which I don't know if is a good thing or not, Terry. I told her yesterday I think that may be a bad thing, that she's letting him off the hook so damn easy, but she's getting claim jumper. She's getting a lot of perks of being with a big shot, Pac-10 scrub hack, lose my number to a starter boyfriend.
Wow.
Down on wind, Terry, with the mono. Yeah.
Yeah. Real sick.
I think Giovanni sounds like my perfect guy.
Oh.
He sounds like a guy that is nice.
Wow.
Funny
Well,
feet.
Giovanni is not in Arizona last I checked, so I don't know if you still have plans to come home, even though that's kind of silly. First fight you have with your boyfriend, you leave college and come home, Terry.
But you have mommy and daddy to, give you hugs and
For a
kisses.
weekend, it might be fun.
So you're going to get in your car and come home for this weekend? You
I'm not
gonna,
gonna, I
you gonna fly home?
That was the worst ride I've ever taken.
You going to fly home this weekend?
We'll see. I might.
No one wants to see you here. Come on.
Oh,
just,
jeez.
just stay in school. What are you going to do here?
They may need help stickering.
Wow.
This car is hard to sticker.
Oh.
It's a big Havajam party. I like parties.
Well, if you come home for the weekend and you have a day to spend in the studio or something like that, you let us know.
I will.
All right.
Goody.
Okay.
Now, what happens today? What's the big plans for today? You in the sorority house right now?
Yeah, I just had...
Did we miss a good tickle fight, or are you still what? What's the deal? What's the next move in the big sorority house today? What can we listen to? What can we listen to in the final moments of the program?
I don't think anyone's even here right now. Hold on, let me go to one of the rooms.
Go up to one of the rooms. If there's a girl sleeping, just crawl into bed with her.
Watching MTV.
If there's a girl sleeping, just crawl into bed with her and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Wait.
Well, cheer you right
What
up.
are you going to school?
It's even better than the claim jumper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone's awake.
All right.
You can still crawl into bed with
No,
them.
because we sleep on a sleeping porch, so it's like a...
Oh, a sleeping porch.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like 50 girls all in the same room.
Wow.
One big
Hey,
room,
it's a party.
Ask anyone if they want to have a vagina bump fight.
Wow.
Whoa, what's that?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Vagina bum fight?
A vagina bump.
Bump. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now she gets it.
Anyone's down for that.
Ask anyone if they're down for that. Yeah.
Oh, it's like bumper bunks.
Yeah. Whoever surrenders first wins or loses, depending how you look at it.
That sounds so bad. Carly, you want to... I don't even know what this is.
It is.
I don't know what...
Don't put a disclaimer on it. Either ask her or don't her. Do you want to have a vagina bump fight or not, Carly?
Carly, you want to have a vagina bum fight or not? No, she doesn't want to. Neither do I.
Okay.
No one's down for that.
I'm down for it.
What a stiff house, man.
Yeah, what a stiff house. I can call any other house. They'd be having vagina bump fights up the wazoo.
Yeah, what do you guys do there? Why did you join if you're not going to do that?
Wait.
Come on, Stevie. Want to have a vagina bump fight?
Steven's got a big one.
That's why I went to college. I loved it.
All right. Well, it was terrific talking to you.
Oh, it was great talking to you guys, too. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through, but I don't think anyone's down for that today, too.
All right. Well, you let us know if you're coming home for the weekend. We'll arrange
Okay,
a
I
nice, big, sloppy, yeah.
Yeah, big best of show.
Whoa.
The sloppiest.
Vagina bump fight is what I was thinking.
Oh.
I'm not even sure how it's played, Terry, but...
Vagina bump over glass. It'd be easy.
Yes, first person wants to call now and have a last-minute vagina bump fight over glass, Terry, with Terry Free.
Oh, my gosh. How did I get thrown into the mix?
Because no one will ever conquer you, Terry.
She's the heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh, boy.
Yes, being devoured by the wizard's sleeve in a vagina bump fight. No one bumps.
Like me?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
In my wizard sleeve.
Okay. Kendall, I hope you have a great University of Arizona day.
Well, I hope you guys have a great Seattle day.
Oh,
I wish
geez.
I was there with you guys.
Right back at us, Terry.
Wow.
Now, I don't know what your plans are for today, but it doesn't sound like you have much going on.
Yeah, no classes
Well,
scheduled.
I have class from 10 till 7.
Oh, you do? Well,
so.
10 is only what? 10 minutes away.
Yeah, but my class is right next door, so.
How do you have a classroom right next door to a sorority house?
I don't know.
Because our sororities are all
On
on campus,
campus,
like
yeah.
UW's are across the street, and ours are, like, we have 3 buildings surrounding our sorority, so.
So you literally have to walk just what? A few steps and you're at your classroom.
Like across the street, up the sidewalk, and I'm in the classroom.
Interesting.
Isn't that great?
It's great. You
Just
can
roll
sneak
out of
home to
bed
go
real
number
fast.
2. You don't have to go at the public ones.
Oh, whoa, okay.
When was the last time you went number 2?
Oh, my God.
She's a girl. She doesn't do that. Oh, wait,
Oh, wait, you're a girl. You don't do that. I forgot.
Let's play number 2 roulette. Let's guess.
She did go to Claim Jumper, so she might have.
Yeah.
She has. She's going to have to at some point.
Let's just take wagers. Was it before or after Terry Freeze?
Oh, Terry goes all the time.
Oh, she does. That's
Usually
right.
against her will.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I love when it's totally in line with your will. All right, Ken, we'll have a great time at class from 10 to 7. Let us know what you learn. What's your first class? Sounds great. Okay, bye. Yeah, that's right.
The T-Man. Number 1 in the afternoon with